Hey, it's Norm Macdonald. It's my first time doing Howard's Show on Sirius. I go back to the terrestrial days, but I'm looking forward to it because you can say the H word.
You need that for your repertoire?
Yeah.
All right, man. Good luck.
H-E double hockey sticks.
No, you can just go ahead and say it.
I know, you can say it right. Can I say it right out?
Go for it.
Hell.
All right.
Looking forward to saying hi to Norm Macdonald.
There's Norm. Hey, Norm, long time no see. Good to see you.
You too, baby.
Hey, man. Hey, Norm. Hey, it's good to see you. Here, wait, let me put on my jacket for this big interview.
Oh, really? You have to put on a jacket?
Well, Norm is wearing a jacket, and I'm going to wear a jacket.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm going to do.
Just asked me where I got this jacket.
What was that?
Yeah, put on his microphone.
Isn't there a mic?
Yell,
Hey,
yeah.
now there's a mic. Now you're on. I'm sorry.
Where is the mic?
It's
in
on
your
headphones.
It's on your headset.
Oh, it is?
How's that?
On my cans?
On your cans. You've got great cans.
It's like Howard Cosell.
Hey, listen.
Yes.
Artie was just asking me where I got this jacket, and it just occurred to me, you gave me this motherfucker.
Did I? For what occasion?
I asked you if I could have it.
Is that a Howard Stern jacket?
No, it's called Lugs. L-U-G-Z.
Yeah. That's right. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hey, you like that jacket? You want another one? Is that what you're looking for?
Is that why you're here?
Norm, I got to ask you.
I sit down. I can't see Artie.
Sit down.
That's why he does that.
Norm, where have you been? That's the main question everyone wants me to ask you.
Are you still working?
Yeah.
No.
He's in movie jail.
I can't tell you how many conversations I've had. You know I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many conversations I've had with various people, friends and things like that, who are fans as well.
Uh-huh.
And we go, like, whatever happened to Norm? Like, Norm's just kind of like, you kind of went off.
Yeah.
After your divorce, maybe that's what triggered it or whatever.
What?
And you...
He had a couple of TV shows. You knew where he was then.
You had the Norm show. You had the movie you did with Artie.
Yeah.
Everything with Artie. And but it was almost like you went off and became an actuary or something. Like
What's that word?
Yeah, did you change careers?
What's an actuary?
the guy who does the tables on life expectancy for the insurance companies?
Yeah, you couldn't be more wrong.
Did you retire, or did you retire? Did you think of getting out of the business?
When I was with the actuary business?
No, really, what happened to you? Where have you
What
been?
do you mean, really? You fucking brought up actuary.
No, it's like you're hiding.
And then you're acting like I brought it up.
Why would you bring up a word no one knows what it is?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you?
Why'd you do that?
You did that.
I did that?
You just said actuary.
I didn't do that. I would never do that. I always
I
relate
love
to
how
the people.
everything.
No, but Norm, please don't bring up the word actuary. I want to know what is
Edward G. Robinson in Double Indemnity
it?
was an actuary.
An actuary.
Isn't that right, Artie?
Listen to me,
Absolutely.
Norm. Artie's eating, please.
Yeah, don't interrupt.
And don't interrupt. This is his time to eat. Would you say that you did take a sort of a look at your career and just said, "Hey, I want to back off for a while and
Are
just
you
find"?
reinventing yourself?
Yeah. What's going on, really?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm doing what I always do. I do what I always
You
did.
do
I
your stand up, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, you stopped doing like Letterman. I didn't see you anywhere for a while.
Well, if I'm in New York, but
would
I'm
do
never in New York.
So
but
where-
I just do stand up, right?
Right.
And then sometimes they'll offer me stuff that I'm no good at,
Right.
and then I do that.
Right. All right. So you're out there. You say you are doing.
Then I
your
go
thing.
back to doing my stand up.
You know, Gary told me he had a conversation with you in the green room.
Yeah, we had a fucking good one.
Let me see if I can recreate some of that because it sounded interesting to me. He said that you guys started a conversation about some of the guys you did Saturday Night Live with, Spade,
Yeah,
Sandler,
yeah.
Chris Rock, these kind of guys.
Right.
Are you still in touch with them? And you said, yeah, I'm friendly with them.
Yeah.
But you feel like you can't pick up the phone and call them.
No, yeah. No, there's an interesting dynamic that happens when a guy becomes way more successful and powerful than you are.
Right.
Which is, I don't want to phone out. I love Sandler. I talk to him a lot, but I try to limit it because he gets bugged a lot, you know? He gets
People want
bothered a
things
lot.
from him.
Yeah, people want things from him, so I don't want anything from him. But when I'm talking to him, I feel like he might think I want something from him or something like that.
Right. You're so aware of others' feelings. That
Now you're killing him. What the hell are you doing?
I know he's going to slam me when he says some shit like that.
Norm, you just snotted all over yourself.
I can fucking see that one coming.
In other words,
You a motherfucker.
in other words, you're so in tune.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yes. You're bragging, aren't you? Now, you're saying...
Now, Norm, if there's one thing about Norm is he's very in touch with other people's feelings.
Norm,
I've never seen a reaction like that in here.
Norm, what you're saying, you just vomited on yourself, and you blew snot out of your nose. Norm,
There goes that mic.
what I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
you worry that you'll not be perceived the right way. In other words, you're concerned that you don't want to call up Sandler and say, hey, how you doing? Because he's going to think you want something from him.
I have a very good friendship with Adam, so
Right.
I don't want to affect that friendship badly
Right.
by giving the what do they call it, like politicians, the perception of impropriety.
Right. So
As if I'm looking for something.
So
Fact
you-
is, I don't give a fuck if I'm ever in a movie ever.
you don't care about the movies. You did your movie. When you got out of Saturday Night Live, you did the movie Dirty Work. That experience didn't turn you on at all.
I love Dirty Work.
You love doing that.
I think that was a great fucking movie.
Right. So you
What do you
think
mean right? Why say right? I thought you didn't like it.
You know, I never saw it.
Well, what the fuck are you talking
He
about?
saw
No,
Don Rickles.
I'm saying that you love the experience. Why don't you do it again?
Well, because nobody...
It's hard to take a guy seriously after you see boogers flying out.
Wait,
of
is there
his
snot
nose.
coming out?
No,
of my
now
nose?
you're
anymore.
fine. Now you're fine.
You cleaned up okay.
You look
So you're
great.
going to show that in slow motion and shit?
I love it.
It'll be animated.
Yeah. So I understand what you're saying, that there are certain guys. Are there guys who call you all the time and bug you? Are there people who want things from you because you are at the top of the comedy community?
I'm not at the top of
You're
the
not.
comedy community at all.
How long is your set when you go out and do a show? Now like Chris Rock, he was in here yesterday. He says, I'm going to see the Norm Macdonald show on Saturday night in Caroline's. He's making a whole night of it.
Right.
He can't wait to go. Will that make you nervous to know that Chris is in the audience?
No.
That doesn't. You're so seasoned at this thing, you know what to do.
Nah, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. I don't care if I bomb or kill. Nothing
You don't.
matters to me.
It doesn't matter to you, but this is your career. This is the chosen path you've gone down. What do you mean it doesn't matter to you? Of course it matters. I'm
How
not
could
flying
it
into
not
that.
matter?
You love when you do well on stage, and
No, I don't. Who told you that?
you don't you care that when you do a show that people are into it and
No, I
enjoy
couldn't give a
themselves?
fuck.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can actually attest to that. When I used to open for him, and if it didn't go well, he
Isn't
thinks,
that a defense mechanism, my
well,
friends?
he thinks it's funnier if they
I
don't
do
laugh.
think if it's bombs, I think it's pretty fucking funny.
You like to bomb.
I don't like to. I'm saying it's funny.
When do you bomb? What happens? You mean your
Let's
material?
put it to you this way, right? You go in front of a group of people and try to make them laugh.
Right.
Try your hardest to make them laugh.
Right.
And then they don't laugh. That's funny.
You're not doing the specific thing you're there to do.
Exactly.
That is
Not
funny.
only that, but it's also funny that you go there to make them laugh. You're trying to make their life better. You're failing, so they hate your fucking guts.
And you see the humor in that.
I see humor in that. Like, it's not like you're up there trying to make them not laugh. You're trying to do your best to please them.
But don't you stay?
It's like if you told a joke to your dad and he kicked you.
But don't you stay at home a certain amount of hours a day and write and come up with this material that you do on stage? I mean, you put time and effort into. You don't? It's the same act from 100 years ago.
No, I do. No, I think I have about 8 hours of material.
8 hours of material. So you're always writing new material.
Well, I thought you meant write on a piece of paper.
I don't. How do you? What's the process when
You
you
just
make
think it up in your head and then you say.
Is that
You don't
how-
have it written anywhere?
If you're afraid you're gonna forget it, you put it on a napkin. You put like Brezhnev or whatever.
No, but let's say you have a great. Let's say you have a great
He
joke.
does a lot
about-
of
let's
current
say
stuff.
you're a big McCain guy, right? So, like, let's say you have a joke about
I'm
Obama.
a big McCain guy.
I heard you were supporting John McCain.
Jesus, where the fuck do you get your information?
Is that wrong?
Steve Langford?
Yes. where, are you not supporting John McCain? Are you an Obama guy? Is that what's going on?
Well, I'm afraid of this Sarah Palin lady.
You don't like her.
No, sir.
Why don't you like her? I would think you.
Fundamentalist Christian.
That scares the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Yet you're a pro-life guy. You're way into all that kind of stuff.
When did he get to be pro-life?
I know this about Norm.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I thought on Bill O'Reilly you said that you support McCain.
I said I agree with him on pro-life.
You do. You agree with him on pro-life, but you're not a McCain supporter.
No, right now, if I had to vote tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I had American citizenship,
Yeah, that's right. You're not even American. Why am I bothering you? Yeah, right. But no one knows
I
that
would
you
vote
are.
for Obama.
You would. You like him.
I don't like anybody. I don't like any of them. But
Are you an angry man?
no. I said I don't like politicians.
Do you like people? Are you a people person? Do you like to hang out?
Yeah,
He is?
I
He
love
is?
Norm will go to the mall
And shoot people?
and go over to Orange Julius.
No, this is what I like to do.
Are you a recluse?
Yes,
You are.
I would say that.
Would you say
almost agoraphobic.
Really? Do you spend most of your day in the house?
Yeah.
Do you still have a tremendous gambling problem?
No.
You do not. What happened? What changed?
Well,
I stopped hanging around.
no. As my son got
Older.
older, I realized that really the worst part of gambling is not the money you lose, but the time.
Right. So you're saying you wanted to spend more time with your son.
Because when I'm with my son, the time is so wonderful.
Is it wonderful?
It's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, you're able to give to your son.
Am I able to?
What do you do with your son?
I play with him.
You do. How old
How
is he
old
now?
is this young man?
He's 15 years old.
15
You're
years
still
old.
playing with him.
Right.
You know, it's a funny thing.
Yeah.
When he was a very young boy, you know, when he was like 3, 4, something like that, I would play games with him. You know, like we'd play basketball or something.
Sure.
And I'd let him win.
Right.
You know, and now he can beat me at everything. And so he's like, "Hey, man, I always beat you at everything." I said, "No, fuck, I used to let you win." You go, "Fuck, he doesn't believe it."
He always beat you.
Yeah, so he just thinks I'm some retard that can't beat a fucking infant.
He
He's
doesn't see-
tall. He's a tall kid.
Yeah,
He's playing basketball.
He's
You're
playing b-ball, baby.
You're not
It'd be
playing-
good to have him out there with Artie, shoot and see how he does.
You're not playing poker at all? You're not playing because you love to
Well,
play
you play the
high-stakes
friendly
poker?
games, right?
Come on.
I try not to.
Really?
I still play a little poker, I have to admit, but
Did you go to therapy for this? I mean, was there some sort of...
no. What do you think I'm you? I don't do that shit.
You don't need to do any of that. You won't talk to anyone, right? You're above that.
I don't do that.
You're too good for that shit, right, man? Right?
Why you keep putting the phrase in that way?
What do you mean? What do you say? What?
I said I'm not good enough
yeah.
to.
You
You know,
wouldn't
I'll
go-
tell you what. This is what happened with me with the psychiatrist once. I think this is why I don't do it
Oh,
anymore.
you did go to a psychiatrist.
When I was a young man, when I
Yes.
was like 17 or trouble kid, and they sent me to a psychiatrist.
All right.
And I talked to the guy, and I talked to him twice, right?
Right.
Next week, he fucking commits suicide.
Is that true?
So it's in the paper that I'm reading about. The guy's the worst fucking life ever. Like coke and yeah, you know. I mean, I shouldn't say the worst, but you know, just the worst fucking life. And I felt so bad because here I am yammering to him on his last week of life about my God, my mother. You know, so,
You were labeled as a troubled child? Is that true?
I was a bit trouble. when I was a kid.
What behaviors led to them labeling you? What were you doing?
The what?
What behaviors led to them labeling you a troubled child? I mean, something must have happened to
were
commit
you
you to a
doing?
psychiatrist,
Well, it's
albeit a bad one, but
it all,
nevertheless.
just sad. It was all happening in Canada, you know.
Canada.
you know,
You can't talk about it because it happened in Canada.
No, I'm
You
saying.
know what happens in Canada stays in Canada. But seriously, what led to
Hey, you
you?
want to hear a joke from my act?
Yes, I do.
He must have done something really bad.
No, it's about that whatever happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Go ahead. Yeah, I want to
You
hear.
know
that.
that fucking whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, I
You
heard of that. I heard that.
So actually, it doesn't really stay. Like you can't. It's not like you can kill a person and then leave Vegas and everything's cool. You know what I
Right.
mean? So what I did was I looked at that phrase. What it actually means is basically you can go to Vegas, fuck a prostitute, and then she will not tell your wife.
Right. That's
That's
exactly
exactly what they're saying.
it. You're saying
Not like those gossipy small town whores
you're
back
saying
to where you come from. I'm saying back at home, they're blabbermouths.
you're saying in other
They're
words.
sitting in the beauty parlor going, "Oh, you're married to Hank Johnson? I fucking shit on his face last night.
In other
It's a
words,
small world.
there are certain people who literally think they could go to Vegas and do anything they want and it will stay in Vegas. And they're completely wrong.
Of course.
And they should be more literal in the translation of what happens in Vegas.
Yes, they should say,
Because
yeah.
some people are dumb. They don't get it.
They don't know.
No. You're saying the slogan should be, if you fuck a whore in Vegas, your wife won't find out. That's it.
Right. They're
Okay,
very
got it.
discreet.
Yeah, I like that act. That's what you're going to be doing at Caroline's? I would go see that.
That's a joke.
I like that joke.
But
You like
why
that one?
were you labeled a troubled child?
Yeah. What happened that specifically sent you to the psychiatrist?
Oh, no, everybody goes, you go.
No, when I was 17, they didn't send me to a psychiatrist. My father looked at me, raised his fist, and said, "Here's your psychiatrist." He was a good dad. You must have acted out in some way. Did you get arrested?
You've gone to psychiatrist.
Oh, I'm in there 4 days a week now.
Well, what the fuck are you asking me? Why?
I'm asking you at 17, what led them to put you in you said you were a troubled child.
How old are you?
Right now, 54.
And you're going to a psychiatrist 4 days a week.
3 days now.
3
I'm down to
days a
3
week.
Yeah.
I'm 17. I go one fucking time. I'm the guy that's fucked up.
All right, listen.
You got to give your head a shake.
Listen, I was shocked.
Hey, what do you think of that, man? I was thinking of using that as my
Tagline?
tagline. Yeah, for a comedy.
I like it.
Hey, give your head a shake.
Like the guy who says hamburger at the end.
You know that?
There's a
the
guy out-
funniest
did you ever hear that guy?
motherfucker
No.
ever.
There's a black guy. His entire act at the end, he goes hamburger.
And just like that.
Yeah,
that's
it doesn't-
That's his line.
But it's funny.
It is funny,
It works.
actually.
So what is now your new
No
line?
matter what he says.
And what's your
so
new
you
line?
go, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Hamburger.
And at first you hate it, but like 5 minutes in, you're laughing your ass off.
You like it.
Where's the big cowboy hat?
Yeah, hamburger.
Do you?
He's got a lot of gimmicks going on at once.
You don't miss the movies. You don't miss Saturday Night Live. You do miss
I
Saturday.
miss Saturday Night Live, yeah.
You do.
Yeah. I love the Saturday Night Live.
Chevy Chase was in here recently. He didn't say it on my show, but I read it somewhere. He said the only guy who ever did the news right since I left was Norm Macdonald. Did you know
Really?
that? Did you know he said that?
I heard that.
Oh, you did hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard you have that framed on your wall. Is that true?
No, I
It is not true. Okay. You don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Chevy Chase didn't remember me.
Oh, no, are you kidding?
I swear to God.
We shampoo and shit.
I know. Well, I mean, listen, you know. He remembered you. He didn't remember
Chevy
me.
remembers you. He doesn't remember working with Artie. No.
He got up and he said, "Nice to meet you."
Artie said we worked together. He goes, really? When?
Yeah, what film?
What film was that? The midget film?
I said, "Dirty Work."
You know what happened with Chevy when he was on? Because he was having trouble with you, because you would phone him and wake him up and all that shit.
We were not friends back then.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
told him,
right.
I said, Chevy, fucking phone Howard, and just, if you like him, he'll like you. It's over.
That's it. And now we're friends. We're the best
Yeah,
of
there you
friends
go.
now. That's how it works.
That's good.
So anyway, I was shocked.
Because remember he said he was at a Yankees game, and a guy came up and called his daughter a cunt.
That's right.
Yeah, that actually he spoke about you quite a bit there. Yeah.
Right. I'm sure. Listen to me, Norm.
You don't age, man. You look good.
I look good? Thank you. And you look good.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah, you look real
You're
good.
good, man.
You put on a little weight, but it looks good on you. You look
No,
a little, you
I'm
work it
bigger.
out?
No, it's just fat.
You're fat now?
Well, it's like, but it's proportion. No, I got abs and shit.
You, listen, I always talk about Norm being a good-looking guy. He always got he's quietly going back. He scored some big ones. Who is it I heard you had? Can I mention someone I heard that you had sex with?
I don't know.
I'll tell you the name. You can confirm, deny, or not even comment. Oh, somebody said you once had sex with the porn star, Savannah Sampson. Ooh. Is that true or false?
I never even heard of her.
Never heard of her, so you never had her.
I never heard of her, so
I would like to have sex with her.
No, I've never had sex with a porn
She's my
star.
favorite porn star.
Yeah, but when you worry about...
You would never.
This is what I would worry about.
Go ahead.
Because I remember when Pamela Anderson was on Saturday Night Live, hey, man, you got to go for that and stuff. I wouldn't want to, after... Tommy Lee and who's the other dude?
That's right. Kid Rock.
Kid
Tommy Lee.
Rock.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to pull out my measly cock, What the fuck am I? What, am I crazy? I'm not stupid.
But you also worry about diseases and things like that, right? I mean, you're pretty careful. You wear rubber when you're with the women, or do you go wild and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna have sex without a rubber? Do you ever, what do you do?
When I'm making love
Do
to
you
a
ever yell out
lady.
hamburger?
Yeah, after he comes, he says hamburger.
Hamburger. No, seriously, how is your sex life, by the way? Because you're single now a long time. We don't see you in the tabloids. We don't see you with any broads, any women, nothing. Are you into a commitment? Are you into any kind of committed relationship?
No.
Nothing. Those days are over.
Mostly I just whack off.
You whack off mostly?
Almost only, yeah.
You don't go out on dates?
No, I much prefer whacking off.
See, I always thought you'd be the kind of guy because you like to be home. You're a recluse.
He'd get a wife or something.
Not a wife, maybe a tight girlfriend. Someone.
The whacking off's better.
Yeah, you really feel that way.
Yeah, because my imagination's better than any fucking reality.
Are you being serious with me?
I'm being dead serious.
When's the last time you had a girlfriend?
I don't think I've ever had a girlfriend. I had a wife. I guess she was my girlfriend before I married.
Right, and after the wife,
That was it?
That was it. You realized I'm a different guy than I thought I was. I'm really a loner.
Yeah.
You're a loner.
Yeah.
Do you get lonely?
No.
I was shocked that you went on Adam's show, Adam Carolla, and you said, Howard, more or less, it seemed like you kind of said that I'm responsible for Artie's heroin abuse.
He almost said you're killing Artie.
Yeah, and you said that.
What did you say again? Wait, stop.
I thought you were on Adam's show. I could play the tape, but I don't need to unless you want to refresh your memory. They played me the tape. You kind of said Howard is the cause, and that I even
on Adam
Carolla's show. You said I
was talking about Artie. I brought up Artie.
Yeah, you brought up Artie.
I didn't. He did.
He did.
Out of the blue.
But I somehow got slammed, and you said I was shocked to hear this. That you felt that I was somehow enabling, and you even said that I killed Hank the Angry Dwarf, where I was said to Doug Goodstein, why don't you come in and talk about how many times we had him committed?
You know what? You're right. You're right. I did say that.
Yeah.
And I apologize for that because that's not true. That's a terrible thing I said.
I felt horrible that you would say that about me.
No, I do remember saying
Were you joking or what?
No, I wasn't joking. But
you believed it at the time.
No, the Hank the Angry Dwarf thing, I don't believe. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. I mean, that was wrong of me because first of all, I didn't know shit.
Right.
About what I was talking about, anyways.
Right.
But no, the Artie thing.
Explain it to me, because if there's something I could be doing, I want to know what I can do. Maybe you got information.
I'm not Dr. Drew. I don't know. But
you seem to know that day.
Yeah, you were very full of yourself.
Well, sometimes you're on the fucking radio and you say stuff.
You guys know I'm sitting here.
No, but I take this. Artie, pretend you're not here for a minute. Eat something.
All right.
I love
It's funny
Artie.
you think it's your problem, not Artie's problem.
Well, this is what you said.
No.
Because I really want an explanation of this. It was very hurtful. And it even got me thinking. I said, Norm's a bright guy. I like you. And I said, gee, if Norm thinks that of me, I have to really sit down and examine myself. And I even went to my psychiatrist. I talked about it. I said, gee, Norm said these horrible things about me.
Did you talk to your psychiatrist?
I did.
Wait a minute. You said Norm?
Norm. And he goes, who the fuck is Norm? That guy, I haven't seen him since Dirty Work.
Norm. Who's he?
I took 3 sessions up on Norm. What do you mean about Artie? All right, you apologize about Hank. I'm really, Hank, we tried so desperately to get this guy in hospitals.
Don't drink.
No, I believe you.
We really were.
I honestly
Do you remember that appearance?
But do you remember?
That on
do you remember that?
Yeah,
so I felt bad after I heard that because I do love Artie, and I would do anything to see Artie stop the negative behavior. I've talked to Artie privately about it. I mean, I don't want to be some guy who jams it down his throat and all that kind of stuff. But you seem to feel that I'm enabling or encouraging the behavior, and I'm not.
I don't remember hearing. I said the Stern Show.
Yes, you feel it's Robin who's doing most of it.
No, but I'm saying that the show is a creation.
Yes,
that's very real. That's very. It's at its most interesting when the guest is at his most honest.
Yes, that's true.
Artie is probably as honest as you're going to find.
Yes, he's terrific.
And as provocative as you're going to find.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So then there at 4, that makes the show hugely entertaining.
That is true.
And isn't that what you're going for?
Well, I'm always into honesty, but I mean...
But how is that enabling him or encouraging him to do destructive things?
Well, I don't know. For instance, let me ask you this.
I don't think you know either.
Let me ask you
I don't think anyone knows. I just,
Let me ask you this.
I put it out there.
But everyone blames me.
No, I'm not blaming. But I'm saying, when Artie threw the thing at Teddy and shit, right?
Right.
Then you didn't play it again for the rest of the day.
That's right. I didn't.
Why didn't you play it?
I didn't play it because Artie was so distraught and the emotions were so real that I felt that Artie was in a state that I didn't even know. We hadn't even talked afterwards. He left. And I felt that by replaying it, Artie could... you have to put it in perspective. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know if Artie was going to go put a bullet in his own head because he was so upset that he did that. And I felt by replaying
by the way, Teddy has apologized.
Then when you put it on demand and promo the hell out of it.
Because I spoke to Artie and we talked over the weekend, and Artie was going to leave the show. And some private things happened between myself and Artie, and which we have never gone into on the air. It's off the air private stuff.
Yeah.
And I felt, in all seriousness, and Artie felt, we made the decision together that we could go on. Artie wanted the audience to see that, but Artie has changed his behavior a lot and has really thought that whole experience through. So in all seriousness, hamburger. In all seriousness, I...
Honestly, Teddy has apologized for forcing me to do that.
Yeah. we determined, Artie and I determined it was Teddy's fault somehow.
So it was okay to screen.
Yeah.
No, so you're in a conflicted place where you...
I love Artie.
Yes.
And I know,
believe me, I listen to the show and I know that you guys love each other.
Yes,
I can see it. So.
I don't know if he loves me. He told me I'm not his bro, but I love him.
I apologize like Norm apologized for him.
So what are we really saying now?
Well, listen, Chris, because every guest has to comment on this.
I think that Norm has disavowed everything he said on Adam Carolla.
Yeah.
No, I disavowed the thing about Hank the Angry Dwarf.
But you backtracked and you now say, no, I don't think you're at fault.
What about Adam Carolla?
I never said that.
I think he was saying that.
Exactly what I'm saying.
It's hard to, I put all that out there, and now it's such part of the fabric of the show. It's hard for me to get off that roller coaster. You're not asking me to do it.
Interesting.
You're not asking me to do it.
No.
But I feel like it becomes entertaining, and I feel like it's necessary, not from any orders, but just that, you feed feeds itself.
Listen, I hired Artie on our show. You're the reason Artie's here.
You're the reason we know this stuff about Artie.
And when Artie was hired on the show, Artie wasn't doing any of this shit. Okay. I hired him because he's a funny guy.
He's hilarious.
He's hilarious. He can talk about this.
And introduction to Artie, Norm pushed him forward because he didn't want to talk about Al McPherson and said, he does cocaine.
Right, yeah.
I didn't say he did cocaine.
Yeah.
I didn't say he did cocaine at the time. This was a thing in the past.
But if
Artie had been backstage on coke, I wouldn't have brought him out and go, hey, look, Artie's on coke.
It had happened 2 weeks before.
So in other words, after this 10 minutes has gone by of this discussion about Artie, no one knows anything, right? We don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. No one has anything.
Well, I guess no one really knows what to do.
No.
I mean, but I don't know. I said things probably emotionally on that.
Well, you worried about
very emotional at this fucking roast that I had to do.
Oh, yeah.
Because Artie, I thought he was dead. I didn't fucking know. I thought they were telling us, I thought they wanted to do their roast so bad that they weren't going to tell us a guy was dead. That's what I thought. It's
just believable.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The show does have to go on, Norm. You know that.
That's not what I've heard.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
I've heard the show doesn't necessarily have to go on.
That's in Canada. That's why show business in Canada is going nowhere. The show doesn't go on over there. Everything upsets them.
So I think me and Saget were talking a lot, and we got very depressed that night after the roast.
I see. Okay.
And we talked about Artie a lot, and and then I never expected Adam to bring that up. I should have phoned you guys. I should have phoned Artie. You shouldn't fucking say things about...
No, I just was concerned that you thought that of me. Norm Macdonald has agreed to go to Caroline's on Broadway in Manhattan tonight through Saturday. Yeah. This is you're upset about the Carolines?
Huh?
You like going to Caroline's, or you're upset about it? You don't even really want to go to Caroline's, do you? You're not that thrilled.
No, what are you fucking talking about?
Is it good money?
This is what happened.
No, go ahead.
I took the red eye last night.
Yes.
I just got in, right?
Just now, yeah. Right.
But I took a sleeping pill so I could sleep on the
plane.
What the fuck is she doing, a Sudoku or something?
She prepares the news.
She just does that?
Yeah. I'm listening to you. You were on the plane. You were asleep on the plane.
No, I wasn't asleep. I took a sleeping pill and did not go to sleep.
Oh.
Did not fall asleep.
So you messed up now.
Pardon me?
You're messed up now?
What are you talking about?
Are you messed up from the pill? The pill that you took, did that mess you
You're
up?
tired.
I'm just tired.
You're tired.
I didn't sleep, and I took a sleeping pill.
Okay.
So you don't. So see, I would take another 8 sleeping pills. But
what are you going to do?
And I hit the stage at Caroline's in about 14 hours after I do these other 10 shows on your network.
Artie,
anyone watch these things?
What shows are you going to be doing?
He's doing shows that I told him yell out the window. There'll be more listeners.
Let me hear what you're doing.
Maxim Radio with Stretch.
Oh, Stretch.
Does he have another show?
I don't know. Yes.
Comedy by Request.
Oh.
Getting Late. I don't know. But all I know is it ends at 5.
Wow.
Oh, you're going to be here all day.
No, Brewer Unleashed.
A Brewer. You know
That's
Brewer, Jim Brewer.
But he's not here.
He's not? He doesn't do the show from
here?
I
think he's doing it. I think he didn't come in. He's doing it from his house.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. He didn't even come in to see you, Brewer.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought I got to do it from my house.
I thought Mad Dog Unleashed was...
Oh, Unleashed you do. Mad Dog Unleashed.
No, but Brewer Unleashed. He just reminded me, Brewer has the same name
Brewer,
as
you mean Mad Dog took Brewer's name?
Yeah,
Unleashed?
It's Unleashed.
It's Brewer Unleashed.
How can we have that? How can we
Everything's Unleashed on Sirius.
Yeah, no.
They all stole it from that Byron Allen.
He was Unleashed.
He had comics Unleashed.
You're right. I remember he was Unleashed too. All these guys are Unleashed.
I went on Byron Allen's Comics Unleashed.
Yes. How was that experience?
Well, first of all, you couldn't be more leashed. But he would,
When was he ever unleashed?
he would do the craziest fucking segues ever. Like, he just asked you for some bits from your fucking act, right?
Right.
So then he talked to one guy. I've had to follow fucking Schimmel, right? So he's not a good guy to open with. So Byron Allen's like, so, Robert, I understand you have cancer. That's his fucking opening. So Schimmel's like, yeah, I have cancer and I'm fucking the girl that...
right.
boyfriend, and then he turns to me and goes, and Norm, you got a dog.
Sounds like you guys were unleashed that night. You really were laying it all out.
But the funniest thing I heard him say is, he said, because, he just gets the jokes beforehand and then tries to think of a question. So he had John Lovitz on, and he said, now, John, I understand you're getting older.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
I got to have a tape
I swear to God, that happened.
John, I understand you're getting older. Had a joke on aging. Wow.
That's like I told Carmen Electra was on that show later. This is my favorite dumb chick moment of all time. Dumb hot chick. And the girl said to her, it was one of that black chick who hosted that show for a while.
Aisha Tyler?
Yeah, that was her. So she says, Carmen, what's the one thing you can't live without? And she said, she thought for like 30 seconds and she said food.
Well, she answered it properly.
So you're a human being.
It's got to be either oxygen or food, right? What else is there? Let's take a couple of phone calls for the great Norm Macdonald. We haven't seen him in years.
I know, it's so nice. Last time I came up here, was with Artie when we were looking around the studios. You were showing me the new studios.
Right, yeah. You're talking about a couple of years already.
Yeah.
You're busy. Listen, what can I say? What do you think of these comedians? Like Dave Chappelle stays on stage sometimes 8, 9, 10 hours.
Yeah, I know. They have Dane Cook in L.A. They have this contest now.
Yeah.
Who can stay on stage the longest?
Isn't that ridiculous? I mean, doesn't that...
Well, it's kind of... The audience is really the people that should get the prize.
Exactly. I know. I mean, that you can get even the best comedian. You would get fatigued after a while hearing that much
Anybody
comedy.
I mean, if you can kill it should be, if you go 5 minutes without a laugh, you lose or something. But otherwise, this is just talking to a mic.
Do you ever get up on stage and think about the absurdity of it all? Do you ever sit there and you're in the middle of your act and you go, like, what is my job? I'm standing here in front of a bunch of people and they're waiting for me to make them laugh. Isn't that the craziest profession in the world when you think about it? I mean, isn't that does it ever drive you insane? Do you ever wish you did something else?
Well, I did manual labor before, and I liked that a lot.
I was a dishwasher. I loved it.
Really? Yeah.
But the pay was shitty.
The pay is shit, but somehow I always had money. I don't know why.
You yearn for those days.
I don't got no money now.
All right, Ralph, you're first up in Jersey. Go ahead.
Ralph.
Norm.
How you doing, baby?
Good, man. Hey, first of all, Norm's a great stand-up. I highly recommend his show. I've gone a couple of times. It's really good.
All right.
And I'm not going to repeat anything that Norm and we've talked off the air about Artie, and I don't think you're being 100% honest there, Norm. I think you know that There's some things you said. I don't think that you're saying that Howard's responsible for Artie's behavior, but the show just encourages it.
Yeah, of course
Well, that's
it
what he
does.
just said.
And there's no, well, yeah, but and then there's no consequences, and that's where I think so. Like Artie falls asleep. What job could you fall asleep at?
Well, Ralph brings up a good point because every guest has to talk about this now. I think
Yeah,
Chris
this
Rock
becomes a
said.
segment.
That Howard should fire me. That's what he said. It is because if I didn't have money, I wouldn't be able to.
Well, if you weren't so funny, you would be fired. I mean, that's the bottom
Do you
line.
recommend that I fire
No,
Artie?
but
Get away with it because you're so funny.
But if Chris Rock said that, he's incorrect.
That's not the right move.
If
Don't fire your friend.
there is a job that you can fall asleep at
Sure.
because Artie falls asleep.
That's right.
Guy's sitting right there.
Let's go to Debbie. Debbie needs to speak to you, Norm. Go
Hey,
ahead, Debbie.
Norm.
Hi, Debbie.
I was wondering what you think about Artie always complaining about the movie Dirty Work, because I think it's hilarious. And in his DVD, he gives people money back for if they paid for it.
Yeah, no, that's funny. No, it's funny because Dirty Work is a movie that's just how can I put it? It's just bad.
It's hilarious.
I know it is a funny movie. I can't apologize for it.
Chevy Chase was in it, and he said that unfortunately he was disappointed because it was really like an R-rated script, and then the studios got a hold of it and cut out a lot of funny stuff.
The studios.
Why
are
does
so
Artie
fucking
apologize for it?
Yeah, well,
No, I mean, I love the movie too, but it's a movie that's fun to make. Listen, the kid at my shows, they have 50 DVDs, and they asked me to sign it on stage, so I thought of a joke for it.
did the movie make any money?
No,
It did not make
no
any money.
But the funny thing was, Chevy's right, because I remember the fucking, there was that guy, Greg, remember?
Yeah.
There was a guy from
MGM
the MGM, So the movie was pretty fucking dirty, I thought. And they kept going, nah, this is a PG movie, And we're like, really? Like, it seems like an R movie, We're saying a lot of dirty stuff in here, and we're doing dirty things. And no, man, it's fine. So we didn't do any retakes or anything, like a clean version,
Right.
Then they gave it to the MPAA for notes, and they gave the script back with no notes. Usually they make little notes.
Sure.
They said, "What are you fucking guys crazy?" They didn't even fucking dignify with a single note because the whole thing was so
dirty.
was so obviously an R movie.
Wow.
So then we didn't have any fucking backups. We had to cut scenes. We had to do retarded looping. That looked like nothing.
I would like to see the original version. Artie does that joke. He says, if anyone didn't like Dirty Work, I'll return your money. He's already returned $90 million. The guy's bankrupt.
No, you know what it is?
That's very flawed.
Yeah. Ralph,
Howard,
Yes.
how could the movie be a failure if you returned $90 million?
That wasn't logical what I just said. Ralph, go ahead.
So I'm at dinner with Norm once, or lunch or something. We're at a big table, like all these people sitting around, and Norm puts his hand on my leg, not rubbing my leg or anything, just puts his hand on my leg. And I don't know, like it was weird, but Norm's a weird guy. I don't know, maybe he was fucked up. I don't know. His hand was just like on my leg.
You didn't knock it away, did you?
And then 5 minutes later, Norm goes, "Hey, Ralph is a fag. I've had my hand on his leg and he hasn't moved."
That's how I test people.
You test them.
I
so
test
you believe
people.
Ralph is gay?
I test people to find out if they're fags, and that's one of my tests. Can you imagine letting a fucking dude grab your leg for 5 minutes?
You mean Ralph didn't say anything?
Not a fucking word.
Ralph, you're gay.
Aren't you the fag for grabbing my leg?
No, he's testing you.
Test.
Norm, you are a genius. I really mean that. You might be the greatest genius of all time. You were the only one who figured out that Ralph really is gay. Why wouldn't you make Ralph? Why wouldn't you make Norm remove his hand?
Yeah, I say, what are you doing?
What?
I don't know. I found it funny. I didn't know.
And if he grabbed your cock, would that have been funny?
I've been giving Ralph a hand job for 20 minutes.
That was later.
Norm, you are a genius.
He laughed.
I love that.
Norm blew me too, but
I like how it becomes the other guy now.
Let's go to Nick. Thank you, Ralph.
That's why I test if guys are fat.
All right. Have you tested anyone else as a fag, or is that the only?
He tried it the first day in Dirty Work. I fucking punched him in the face.
Yeah, you see, and you knew he wasn't a fag.
No, I knew he was a fag. He overreacted.
Everybody's gay.
I patted him on his shoulder. That's all.
You must think I'm
Just
super
fucking clocked me.
heterosexual. You never tested me like that.
You ain't no fag.
That's right. Nick, go ahead. You're on.
Howard, I just wanted to say that this is the funniest interview. I'm literally pissing my pants.
Norm is terrific.
Right on point, and he's the funniest son of a bitch that's ever taken a sip of water, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, then you'll want to go see him at Caroline's on Broadway.
Absolutely.
You better get over there.
So what's the plan?
I'm going to scampering right down there.
Norm,
he has all these old-timey expressions. I'll be scampering right down there. Why, that some bitch is the funniest thing since a glass of water.
You're a real piece of shit. You're so funny.
That's Norm Macdonald. He's the richest man in town.
Yeah!
Me and Norm used to talk about Norm. He used to say, like, after 2 years
off with a hunting knife there, buddy.
Yeah, well.
After 2 years of the Norm show, he was like, fuck, I got enough money, like, fuck being the richest guy in L.A. I got enough money to be the richest guy in, like, Spokane, Washington. And it's just like...
Because you go on the road, and the guy would drive you to the club. You'd be in some little town somewhere,
right.
And then the guy would be driving you past, and then you see this fucking huge palace with 8 cars, and they go, that's Roy Johnson's house, richest man in town. Why, that house costs over $100,000.
Wow. So the plan was, I got so much money from my sitcom.
Yeah, I'll just be the richest guy in this little place. That's Norm Macdonald lives there.
Do you miss?
Why, he fucked my daughter.
Do you miss the days of the sitcom? Do you miss that kind of money, that action? I mean, that was tremendous. I mean, you didn't have to do a whole lot, and you got a lot of money, right?
You had to do. That's a misconception. If you're the star of the show,
there's a lot for you to do.
As a supporting actor on a sitcom is literally stealing money.
You were stealing money.
Yes, but he had a lot.
Do you miss it? Do you miss the sitcom?
Artie had a good job.
Did you miss the pay? Do you miss the going to the studio? It's exciting, right? You don't miss it.
No, I don't miss it. I miss the people. It sounds like faggot. But I love Artie, I love Laurie Metcalf, and I love Max Wright. So,
right. You don't call Artie that much, do you?
Well, I'd say about once a month.
Once a month you guys speak on the phone?
We
it's
try
not awkward?
we try to talk.
Is it uncomfortable speaking to Artie now?
No, I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable. Sometimes you have to, be careful, what you say. It's like,
really?
He gets touchy, right?
No, I'm saying the same way that Letterman doesn't want to talk to you.
I see.
Now you got 4 hours to fill, so you got to sometimes be careful.
I see. Really?
Even though I have probably nothing of scandal.
I can't imagine what those conversations are. I just can't.
Unbelievable.
Well, look, you've done it all. You're Norm Macdonald. What's the plan for the rest of the day?
So you're going to have nothing to say.
You're going to do the show.
Done it all.
You've done
You're
it all.
Norm Macdonald. That says my name. That's when you know the interview's coming to a halt. So what else?
Now, what is the game
It says here
plan?
you're Norm Macdonald.
What is the game plan for the rest of the day? You're going to do some shows at Sirius.
Yeah.
After you're done with those shows,
people in those seats.
you're going to take a nap.
I don't think I can take a nap. My hotel room's not ready. They said till 4 or 5.
You couldn't get the room the day before, and so
I should have. Yeah.
That might have worked out better for you.
Well, let me ask you. Artie says on the road he doesn't know what to do with himself. What do you do when you're on the road in some little town?
Yeah, what do you do?
Like, I only like the time that I'm on stage, because other than that,
what do you do when you have to kill time? Do you play chess?
Other than being a fucking other than the hour you're on stage, you're basically a fucking drifter.
Yeah, that's true.
So most of the time you're trying to find food, and these fucking towns think they're interesting, and so you go. This is what they find the most interesting. You go, hey, what is there to do in your fucking shit town? So then they go, you got to see the Galleria.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I'm from L.A.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen Galleria.
A guy in Houston.
Last year, a guy shot everyone at the Galleria.
A guy in Houston told me that once. He said, first of all, it's a 400-pound guy. It was May in Houston. Like, the sweat was dripping off me. I had to think the club guy told me, take a cab. Like, I'll pay you for it. There's no car.
Right.
So I get in a cab in Houston. It's like 140 degrees. This guy's got a huge flannel shirt on. Hey. And he says hi. I say hi. He goes, you're a New Yorker, huh? And I'm like, well, I'm from there. And he goes, we got a place in town. It's just like Greenwich Village. And I said, really? And he says, yeah, but there's no fags. And I said, well, what is it? He goes, and he said, it's the Galleria. And I went, it was a mall.
With a hockey rink. It had a hockey rink.
But there were no fags.
Yeah,
he was right.
Yeah.
Listen.
I put my hand on a bunch of guys' fucking legs, and they all said, what's your problem?
So you really have the same problem Artie does, in the sense that you have to kill a lot of time in your career.
Well,
that's crazy boredom.
But you never got into heroin or crack or any of this stuff that Artie does to kill time.
I never to kill time.
Yeah.
To kill me.
Is that the point?
Yeah,
just to kill some time?
You know, it's funny.
Well, that's what he's doing. He hates it. He kills time.
Wait a minute. I don't think he's doing it to kill time.
You're not a drug guy, though, are you?
Well, in a way, everything. You know, one time when I had the gambling fucking thing,
right.
I went to a psychiatrist, and he said, you're doing it to like avoid life.
Right.
So I was like, isn't that why you do every fucking thing there is? You know what I mean? Like, that's why you go to work and you get.
In a sense, that is life. Right.
Me and
Life
Norm,
is avoiding.
Was gambling your thing? Like, in other words, it took your mind off of all your issues and all that kind of stuff. It was your
it's a complete escape. But then the thing that you do to escape your problem becomes the fucking problem.
I always worried about you because I always had a feeling you were always losing too. Like you weren't very good at gambling, but you would constantly bet on the wrong
Gabe
teams.
Kaplan?
Yeah, Gabe Kaplan.
No.
You know, like
well, you can't win if you gamble.
Poker, not even. You can't win that.
You can win poker if you want to.
But you never win.
No, I don't think you. I don't. It's a complicated thing, but
You
I
ever
don't
sit
think
down and
gamblers
figure out-
want to win. I remember one time I heard Omar Sharif talking about it, and a couple times in my life I've been dead broke from gambling.
Right.
And he said this thing that I found like I related to because he said I lose $6 million. He was talking about the most money he lost. I don't know. That's
And God only knows how he got $6 million.
Yeah.
By the way, dead on impression.
I know, it's good, right?
Excellent, Omar Sharif. Yes.
Look forward to Caroline.
But he was a big gambler, big bridge player.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So he says, one time I lose $6 million. He goes, I go across the street to a coffee shop and I get the coffee. I have $1 left. I get the coffee. He goes, I feel clean.
And
I understand what he means.
What does that mean?
Means when you lose everything, you're alive.
In other words, you don't feel alive unless there's some great tragedy or
No, it's
something
not
big.
a tragedy to have nothing.
Right.
I mean, don't you feel like sometimes when you're building a house, you're just walling yourself into a mausoleum?
Right.
Well, if you don't have that house,
you're free.
You're free.
You're free.
Now,
of course, you'll freeze
what is
to
the
death.
most? Do you ever sit down and figure out how much money you lost?
No.
Do you know what your biggest loss was?
No, I don't give a fuck about money.
You do too. You know what
I
your
know.
biggest
Well, you know
loss
what?
was.
I
Norm,
care
should we
enough
tell the
about-
story about my guy I hooked you up with? It's a long time ago. It's a long time ago
What's
now.
this one?
Fran?
No, shut the.
Hit the button.
Oh, we can't say who it is.
I hit the
name,
button.
no,
I hit
just
the
no
button.
name,
I hit
just
the
no
button.
name.
All right.
So
What happened?
I
You
was a
hooked Norm
bad
up to
I
it?
was a bad influence on Norm, I think, and maybe because when we met each other,
And I'm the enabler.
When you shoot when you shoot a buddy comedy like it was,
Yes.
you go away with someone to a different city for like 2 months. It's like going away to camp. So you're either gonna hate the person or love them. And me and Norm became friends because we shared one vice, gambling. And I used to love gambling. And
I used to love. 2 days ago, he was gambling.
Right, yeah, used to.
the first night I met Norm, the rehearsals, we went to a pool hall in Toronto, and I won $2,000 off him playing 9-ball.
That's right.
And he ended up paying me in Canadian money. It was like a wheelbarrow, like blue pieces of paper with a goose on it.
Yeah, they don't have presidents.
You have no respect for the Canadian.
That's when you bribe somebody in Canada, you're like, maybe this goose will change your mind.
And it really looks like Monopoly money. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with this?
Right.
Back then when the dollar was good, it was like a wheelbarrow.
So
what
the big
happened
story?
was, we shot Dirty Work August into the fall, and
Right.
Norm was still on Saturday Night Live. And I started, in lieu of other things, halfway through the shoot, I started phoning this kid I know who was a runner for a bookie. So I start calling this guy, and I'm making a lot of bets. And see, Norm wasn't gambling at the time. He was really into work. He he was shooting the film and he was going back to SNL. The last few weeks he had to go do SNL.
All right,
and the movie,
he's busy.
Right. But I think because I was always with him talking on the phone, he sort of was like, yeah, you got a guy. And I said, yeah, I got a guy. He goes, can I have his number? Because I want to maybe start putting some bets in. So this bet that ruined This bet that ruined me and Norm, because when we went on the road and I opened for Norm, and this is what we did. You talk about killing time. This was a problem. We got introduced to this thing called a lightning bet. Now, what a lightning bet is, say you know what the under-over is in a basketball game, the total amount of points the two teams score. So say it's 180.
Okay.
Right? If you lightning $1,000 on the over, when they hit 180, every fucking point they score after that, you win $1,000.
I like that.
So it's like sick.
Nice. That's free money.
It's sick. Every layup is $2,000. So like if it's at 180 when they go into overtime, every single basket's $2,000. It's insanity. But every point it's under 180, you lose 1,100 because of the VIG.
Right.
Okay, so it's craziness.
Right.
It really is like
that's a dangerous bet.
Right, it's a dangerous
bet. It's a high stakes
but
bet.
it's the most exciting.
Not for me, because I couldn't lose.
Right. Well,
You're a winner, right?
It was the most exciting type of gambling I've ever been
happened?
about. So Norm, a couple of weeks in a row, wins like $100,000.
Oh my God!
I mean, because we were.
You're proud of that,
You know what
right?
we were doing?
I was on a hot streak.
He was, and you know what we were doing? We were betting on. It was the '98 NBA Finals, and we were betting on the Bulls and the Utah Jazz.
Right. Lowest.
So so Norm like 3 weeks in a row wins wins $100,000.
Wow.
And
you couldn't stop there, Norm, right? You couldn't say, I got a couple of hundred.
The guy.
I'm done.
Well, here's what happened. He gave
now
it all.
I can buy the biggest house in Albuquerque and be that guy.
Here's what happened. He gave it all back, and then he was even again. Now Norm loses 3 weeks in a row.
Oh, my God.
About the same amount of money. And Norm, being a good man, pays the guy off. Now, a couple of those weeks, I would win like $8,000, and we'd pick up the money from Norm. There'd be a shopping bag of hundreds. Like the kid I was going in with, the runner for the bookies, a kid I go up with, I was like, he's like, I don't want to go into New York by myself. It's a lot of money. So we would go in and he'd get the shopping bag of $100,000 from Norm. Jeez. And we would drive to this like factory in Jersey and he'd peel off my $8,000 that I wanted. Didn't even make a dent in the fucking
How do you know
shit.
Norm wants this on the air?
We were well, he knows what I was going to say.
It.
He knows what This is a long time ago, man. He's a different guy.
Yeah.
So...
No, he's not.
Well, but listen to what happened, and this is why I don't talk to this kid anymore.
Right.
So Norm, being an honorable guy, pays off every week.
Right.
So now here comes the last game of the Utah Jazz versus the Bulls. Norm lightnings $1,000 on the over.
Okay.
on the under. That's right.
No, I went over. You went under. It was the
no. I bet the over. You bet the under because it was you won.
It was the lowest scoring.
Lowest scoring.
And you had
won.
the under.
The over. So it was the lowest scoring game.
Right, but
you had the under. You won.
Had the under. You
no,
won.
he had the over because it was the lowest scoring game.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. I'm trying to figure. Right. Okay. Exactly. So I bet the under,
right.
And he bet the over. Okay. $1,000. Now I only bet $200 a point, but Norm bet at that. So I had to deal with this. It was the lowest scoring game in the history of the NBA. The Jazz only scored like 45 points. Like Jordan just shut them down single-handedly. So I lost like $9,000 on the game at 200 points. But Norm won like $110,000.
Wow.
Okay, so now he's even with the guy who wins $110,000. So now Norm comes into New York. We're doing press for Dirty Work, and he's at this hotel. And I said, I'm going to go get the money, and I'll bring it to you. So I call the guy up, and the guy goes, listen, man, I'm sorry. Tell Norm I can't find the guy. And I said, what? He says, tell him I can't find the guy. The bookie just took off on me.
Wow.
So I said, first of all, now listen, you got to, like, I knew Norm for a little while. But I had just gotten the movie with Spade. I said to this guy, I said, listen, you're fucking me up here, man. This is a guy I work with. I said, Norm could easily call Spade and say, this jerk off is ripping me off. He could get me fired from the movie. You're fucking me here. He's a good friend of mine. He paid you everything. First of all, what bookie wouldn't want that business?
Wow.
I had to go to the hotel. I had lost the $9,000 I lost, I gave to Norm.
That's true.
And I said, because I'm not going to give it to him. So I kept begging the kid, and he kept sticking. Like, obviously, Norm thinks, and I think, he was the bookie.
Yes.
Right.
We both
You
think that,
yeah.
but yet we're not saying his name.
Right. For protecting him.
And but you see,
So he can continue.
Norm,
We don't want to
So
hurt him.
in other words, when you get so now that I hear this story, it's good you gave up gambling
Yes,
because
it is.
really it is because you can't teach your son these things.
My son's a good kid.
Right.
My son's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
But also, Artie keeps gambling with people he can't get paid for.
I know.
Well, no,
Artie was up $70,000 and couldn't get it.
Did you hear
Same
that?
deal.
Yeah, same deal.
Not the same guy.
Different guy. Same story.
I won 78,000 on the NFL playoffs, and the guy gave me 18. He can, but you know, again, it's like,
and you can't go to the police. They're not interested.
Right.
There was
no,
nothing
one
to
guy, I
do.
remember with this guy, they go, why don't you break his legs? I'm like, what the fuck? Why don't you kill him? I'm like, yeah, that'd be a good thing.
Well, I tried to
kill a man.
And you'll go to jail.
I go to jail.
You've never killed anyone, have you?
What?
No, you've never killed anyone. All right, listen. Norm,
I tried to tell. I said, listen, if Norm was an asshole, he could have said, look, obviously you're in on it with this guy. I never want to talk to you again. But
Right.
he believed me.
Of course. Who wouldn't believe you?
But what did Bernie Brillstein say to you that time? I was trying to, when you won the money playing craps, what did Bernie say to you?
Bernie, yeah, he just passed away. He was a great guy.
Did you go to the funeral?
Yeah.
A lot of celebrities?
I didn't go.
You didn't go?
You didn't go?
No.
You are a recluse.
I was actually kind of sad.
Well, that's why you go.
Yeah.
I know, but I knew people would be making jokes and stuff like that.
What did he say? He
No,
said,
yeah, I won this money at craps back when I was married, and I didn't know what to do. I never won money before. And I said, hey, Bernie, man, I got all this money. I just won at craps. You know, he goes, first of all, don't tell your fucking wife. That's the first thing. Then you get a safety deposit box at the Mirage, but only put 10,000 in that one. You had a big long explanation, like it had happened to him like 50 times.
Isn't it great when you ask someone what to do and they know? It's just amazing. Sam Simon, quickly, yes, because Norm is on a schedule. He has to get over to the gay channel or something. He's going to describe how to find out if someone's gay. Sam, go ahead.
Hey, the funniest thing I think ever happened to Norm, and now that he's revealed that he's a degenerate gambler, is he moved into a new building.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
What?
Howard already likes it. So anyway, so he moved into a new building. In the meantime, there are casinos in L.A. now that are in warehouses and condos, and they have high-stakes poker game and sports betting and dealers and security and bars and food and everything. They're just like regular Vegas casinos and card rooms, except they're just private. And for some reason, they're just sprouting up all over the place. So I get invited to one, and Norm has told me the address of his building or the street that it's on, his new building that he just moved into. And I'm looking around for this place, and I say, I think this is Norm's building. So I go inside, I go in, I stay, I play poker all night, whatever, and they have girls and bars and everything. And I go home and I look up, and I had called Norm. Norm, go ahead.
No, yeah, it's right next door.
Anyway,
but you live next door to this
I live
place?
next door to a casino.
Now, let me ask you something.
It's the worst luck
When
of all
you live
time.
next door to a casino, so that's terrible for you.
Yeah.
He just found it, forget how bad it would be if you moved into a new building and there's a casino.
Right inside.
This is Norm. It's 25 feet from his front door.
They must have wiped you out,
Next
right?
door neighbor. No, I haven't gotten in yet.
You don't worry about money. Like you don't worry that you could lose it all.
Of course I do.
I would hope so. I would think so. Do you have investments and things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't have investments.
You don't have any investments.
No.
It's all in a mattress somewhere. It's on a shopping
I
bag.
put in a bank or whatever.
With Canadian money.
You trust these banks?
But I went up to that. I went to that casino because the guy called me in, Sam.
Yeah.
And
Levon.
Yeah, Levon.
All right, hey Sam, I gotta go.
Okay,
Thanks. All right, Sam.
When you get together,
guys,
I was gonna say, when you get together and you tell stories about losing and gambling, all of Sam's stories about a bad experience in gambling is he won so much he can't carry his chips.
The great Norm Macdonald, and go see him. Norm Macdonald, the richest man in town.
Yes,
go see him.
in most towns.
In most towns, he's
Man owns a Lincoln.
Lincoln Continental.
Guy's got a coupe de ville.
Great seeing you, Norm. Don't stay away so many years next
No,
time.
absolutely
All
not.
right, the great Norm Macdonald. We'll be
Respect.
back right after this.
Norm,
Yes, sir.
lightning bets.
Light me
You've piqued my interest. I've never heard of that before.
You don't want to do that shit.
It's a gambler's heroin.
It is. It is like crack because from the beginning of the game,
Right, you just your heart's racing.
like if you have the over, you start the game down 180,000.
Norm, thanks for coming down today, man.
Thanks, man. Respect.
In the hall coming in here?
This is
No, he's still upset.
It's a 3-year fight they have going on out there. They're always fighting.
What is his problem? I don't want him interacting with Lisa. How do I stop
he's
that?
so angry.
No, it's all right. You can't stop that. It's life back there.
I don't know why he's fighting with you. He's supposed to just stand there and be security. He's not supposed to be such a personality.
Yeah,
I
but
really
he
don't.
is.
Yeah, but stop it. He's got this shtick where he fights with everyone.
Well, Ronnie stands at that corner, and now you've put a camera in front of him. He has to perform.
Well, he doesn't need to perform.
No, I'm not performing, dude.
Why are you interacting with
I'm not
Lisa?
interacting. I asked her not to do a story. I don't talk to Lisa. I say hello and I say goodbye. I don't interact with her.
What story
I asked her
didn't
not to
you
do
want?
that story.
About
okay?
the colonoscopy?
Yeah.
Why do you care?
I asked her not to do it. A couple of us asked her not to do it. Because we didn't want to be bothered with it. It's personal.
All right, Howard Stern, we've learned that a few Stern staffers are irresponsible when it comes to their own health. For instance, Ronnie the limo driver isn't getting any younger and has refused to get a colonoscopy despite being well over the suggested age for the test. Dr. Diori from Dr. Radio Sirius Channel 114 says Ronnie, quote, absolutely needs a colonoscopy. Starting at age 50, your risk for colon cancer skyrockets. Colon cancer has no symptoms until the end stage, and then it's too late.
Yeah, I went and got one. I was all freaked out by it, too. But you know what? It was no big deal. It's just a pain in the ass because you got to take...
Funny.
Yeah, I don't mean it like that. You got to take this special drink, and then you can't eat for 24 hours.
But they've made it a lot less uncomfortable,
To
right?
me, the worst part was like being naked and knowing that there were a room full of people with a pipe up my ass. And then when I woke up, they had me seated in a chair, and I don't know how I got from a table to a chair, and I was in my gown, and there was a big brown stain on the paper they put on the chair because just juice was leaking out of my ass.
Stop.
Well,
I'm
that's
being
what
serious.
I'm talking about. You were asleep during the procedure.
Yeah. But then when I woke up, I was sitting in a chair. That's really weird.
Yeah.
You go to sleep laying on a table, and then you're in a chair. That means somebody moved you onto a chair.
But you probably helped, and you don't remember it. That's
really?
even worse, yeah.
You know what's freaky is when you fall asleep lying on a bar and you wake up in a jail cell.
Is that right?
It's happened to me. But I know what you're saying, man. Like,
but what was weird
they
is
could
like,
do anything to you. Like
Yeah.
you're a celebrity too. Like put you in funny poses.
Right. What did
Right.
they do to you while you were out?
Yeah.
But my buddy's my doctor, so like I trust him. But the fact is,
He probably left
what
you
was
with
weird,
some strangers. Though.
Yeah, when the nurse came in, they go, "Don't worry, we'll clean up." I realized I got up off I was stuck to the paper, and then when I stood up, there was brown juice, like juice leaked out of my.
Stop it.
Yeah, what do you mean stop it? I'm being serious.
That's believable.
I had ass juice because they shove stuff up your ass.
But there's nothing left inside you.
No, you know what it is.
It's remnants.
It's the lubricant.
It's the jelly. Yeah.
That comes
She's right.
back out.
The lubricant dripped out, but it had some brown in it.
It's all shit to me.
Right. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing.
is.
You don't get a colonoscopy, my
You know
friend?
what's her problem? No.
You're out.
No.
You're out.
Yeah, you know.
You are.
So she came to me. I wasn't the only one, but she came to me the other day, and a couple other people. And we said we didn't want to do this story,
Right.
to lay off it. So she purposely did this because we get on her all the time because she can't handle the show.
Why didn't you want it?
She can't handle the show because
What do you mean she can't handle the show?
she was all bitched up at Artie yesterday because he
Why?
got on her about coming from money and everything.
No, she
She went at
we were
dude,
busting each other's
dude.
chops.
She went out of here like almost in tears yesterday.
You did?
After she walked out of here.
No.
And you were making fun of her sandals? You got, dude. You
I
don't.
saw
You
Artie
don't even
later in
know,
the hallway.
Dude, you don't even know what goes on out there after she walks out of here.
Do you really get upset?
No.
Oh,
Yesterday,
bullshit.
no way.
Bullshit, Lisa.
What?
Come
Don't
clean.
take it out. Come clean. Your ass needs to come clean.
No, that's why you started this whole ass thing with me now.
But why are you so uptight?
I'm not uptight.
What do you mean? You don't want a story on your ass?
No, I don't want a story on
Why?
my ass. What do I need a story on my ass for?
Ron,
You
she's
get a
helping
colonoscopy.
you. You got to get one of those. It's true.
Look who's giving me advice.
Well,
Why
I'm
don't
not
you-
63.
Yeah, I'm not 63 either.
Why don't you get a colonoscopy?
Wants to do that, man.
Wow, I did it.
Yeah, I know you did. I know, and for
You
you to
usually
do
do
it,
everything Howard does.
Yeah, you
No,
do everything
I
I do.
don't.
You know?
is your problem.
You kinda
now. What do you
do.
want my ass for now?
Because you won't get a colonoscopy.
Did you get one?
No.
You never had one?
She's not
No,
a
I
meat
haven't.
eater.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a dude.
Women are supposed to do it
women
also,
do.
bro.
Yeah. Why don't you have one?
They're
I
supposed
just
to do-
haven't gotten around to
I mean,
it.
you
Yeah,
stick
either
everything
have
else
I.
up your ass. Why did you put that in there?
That's why I figure there shouldn't be anything else up there. It's crowded.
I haven't gotten around to it either.
Yeah, but there's a stick up your.
Nice voice.
Wow, I can't believe you're afraid to do it.
I didn't say I was afraid. It's just like you said, man. Who the hell wants somebody up your ass, man?
Right.
You know? Who needs
I
that
can't believe
shit?
you're so upset.
I'll tell you what, though. You know what convinced me to do it? And I'm being serious.
Now, if there was a girl doing it, that'd be another
can I
story.
tell you something?
Maybe
You know what-
Lisa wants to give me a colonoscopy.
I'll go.
What
I'll
did you
go
call
with
it?
you for the test.
What is
Ronnie,
it?
what did you call it?
Colonoscopy.
A what?
A colonoscopy.
Oh, okay.
That's
what
what
I
he's
said.
going to have.
I know that's what you said, but you're not saying it right.
Whatever.
Say it again.
Colonoscopy.
To pee?
To pee.
Yeah, colonoscopy.
To pee. Whatever.
It's a colonoscopy.
Capee. All right. Sorry.
Get out of here. Personal? You care if somebody knows you haven't had a colonoscopy?
It's
You're such a
that's
liar.
not the. No, it's
You're
not.
just making up shit so you can have a argument with her. Yeah, I know you.
What is the
No,
story
what do you mean?
anyway?
Your
You know me.
personality.
What the f are you talking
You're the
about?
guy,
You know me.
You're the kid in elementary school who pulls the girls' pigtails.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
That's
no, I
you.
stabbed him with a pencil.
Yeah,
I
you
bet
did.
you did.
You did. You know he stabbed a girl with a pencil?
Yes, he did.
But he doesn't want to talk about a colonoscopy. Or as you say, colonoscopy.
Whatever, dude.
Listen to this fucking
She had to go
guy.
to a fucking doctor channel and everything, make an ass out of me.
What?
Do a whole fucking news story.
So what?
You're an ass
You know
now?
what?
No, because she was upset because
Go get a colonoscopy.
No, because she was upset that day when I said that you made fun of
What?
her shoes. And that Artie was talking about her whole thing about coming from money.
Stop it.
She
You
got all
can't-
bent about it. So,
All
so
right.
what does she do? She
So
goes.
what
and
does he
say-
do? He yells at you in the hall?
No, I don't yell at her. I just told her I didn't appreciate it. That's all. I didn't yell at her.
You're so happy. This guy for years used to be, because when he used to drive the limo for me, and he
God.
wasn't a
You know,
security guy.
What is this? Shit,
Boy,
man?
how come everyone gets appearances? I want an appearance. And I'd say, this fucking
What?
guy is a limo driver. Who's going to hire him?
Yeah. What,
now,
he's
yeah,
gonna
now you're
appear
making up
somewhere?
shit.
Then I
too.
bring him up
yeah,
here.
Right.
Then
yeah,
I bring him
right.
up here. Now people are asking him questions and things. Now he's upset about that.
Right.
I should send you back down to the limo. Then you wouldn't be upset.
Do whatever you have to do.
All right.
Okay.
Done.
Do what you got to do.
You want to be back down
Do what
there?
you got to
Do
do,
you want
man.
to be back
do
down in the
whatever
limo?
you have to do.
Do you want
all
to be
right?
back down
No,
in the
you
limo?
do whatever you have to do.
You go down there
No,
now.
I
Go
mean,
sit in
you're
the car.
making up bullshit now.
Go sit in the car, and I'm not
You're making up
bullshitting.
bullshit
No, I'm
now.
not. You used to say to me, how come
I
don't get an
When did I ever
appearance?
say to you about appearances?
All the time. You're like, how come this one gets appearances? I want an appearance.
What?
That's right.
No, you're thinking of somebody else,
No,
not me.
I'm thinking of you.
No.
I am.
No.
You and Scott, the engineer. And now you got a name for yourself. She asked you a question about a colonoscopy. Don't act like you don't.
No, because it
Big
came
deal.
out of nowhere, dude.
So what?
And we said we don't want to talk about
So
it.
then you shouldn't have answered her.
I didn't.
So how did she find out you didn't have a colonoscopy?
Because I said no, I didn't.
Then why'd you tell her if you didn't want it on the air?
Dude, that's not how it went down.
She said to you, did you ever
Why
have a
doesn't
colonoscopy?
she speak now?
She
Why
said
doesn't she
to you, what is
speak?
it? She said to you, did you ever have a colonoscopy? Why didn't she say to her,
No,
I'm not answering?
No, she came with a general question. Did you guys ever have colonoscopies?
Right, and you answered. Don't answer if you don't want it. She's asked. She's a reporter.
I didn't. I said I don't want to talk about it.
No,
I
you
said.
didn't. You told her you didn't have a colonoscopy.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
No, you didn't. You told her you didn't have a colonoscopy. You told her that. So why are you acting shocked that she reported it?
Because I asked her not to.
You shouldn't have told her.
No, she said
Why'd you tell her?
She said, thank you for ruining my story because we wouldn't talk about
Then
it.
don't talk about it.
So then she
ruin the
goes to the
story.
fucking doctor channel where she doesn't belong to begin with.
This is a guy, he finally got his dream, right?
Yeah,
he gets to come on the air.
He's famous.
He's doing Rick's appearances all over the country. He's going to Miami next weekend to do his Rick's appearance, right?
Yes.
So,
Tootsies.
So you got it made.
But what does that have to do with this?
What it has to do with, if you don't like answering questions so much.
I'm supposed to be out there doing, standing in the hall like you said.
So stop talking to her. You answered
all right,
her
that's fine. I won't talk to her anymore.
Don't talk
that's
to her
fine.
anymore.
I won't.
Stand there like a brick wall.
I will. I will.
Stand there like a wall.
I will.
What's up on the TV screen? What is going on?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Guys, please don't put up things on my TV screen. Sal's got his finger in a guy's ass, and they're putting it up on the screen.
Yeah. Why don't you blame that on me, too?
I'm not blaming you. I'm just telling you, if you don't want to answer Lisa's questions, don't answer
No, but then right away you make an ass out of me, too.
No, because you don't care if she says that you didn't have a colonoscopy.
No, I do. I did.
Why would you care? Who cares if you had a colonoscopy?
Exactly. Who cares? Or what the why is she bringing it up? What's the big deal about?
Because she asked you.
What kind of story is that?
So you should have said, I'm not answering.
I did.
No, then how does she know you didn't have a colonoscopy?
Because she assumed it, I guess.
No, she didn't. Did he tell you he didn't have a colonoscopy?
At first, did I tell you? I said we don't want to talk about it.
Did he tell you that he didn't have a colonoscopy?
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah, well, you'll swear to anything.
Well, how would she know you never had one?
She's got such great
First of all, why is everyone so upset? This is it's your health, it's your life.
Well, of course. Oh, he's not
That's
upset.
my business, not yours.
All right, stop talking to her. Stop it.
I will.
Okay.
Believe it. Tell her to stay away from me.
No. If she walks up to you and says, Ronnie, did you have a colonoscopy?
I won't answer. I won't. I'll make like she's not even there.
Okay.
Okay? She's not there.
I guarantee you will answer because you like being on the air.
No.
Get the f*** out of here.
No,
You're crazy.
that's not true. Yeah, I'm crazy.
You don't even know yourself.
Yeah, I don't know myself. See, right away, I'm the You make the asshole. I'm the asshole.
Right.
Oh, I know why Ronnie's doing this. He's performing for Greg.
That's what I said. He's now
has a special.
That's so not true.
He's got a
because you don't know what's been going on out here with her.
You know what? They probably been saying it's
what's
a bit
going on?
of
All right, tell me. Because there's nothing going on out there with her.
I'll give you a list of fucking people out there who she bothers all the time.
Go
They'll
ahead.
come in here. I'll parade them all
Go
in
ahead.
here.
Go ahead. And all of them want to be on the air. Name one who's bothered. You can't name one except you. He's crazy.
He's crazy.
I thought you were great, Ron.
Yeah, right.
Don't let that little push you around. Boo! Boo!
You booing me?
No, I'm booing Ronnie. But you happen to be here.
Lisa.
Exhausted. Yes,
What's going on with you and Ronnie? Are you going to stay away from each other now?
I think so.
Does that
Kinda
bother you?
miss him. Yeah, it does.
You're going to miss Ronnie?
Yeah, I like it when Ronnie's on the air. I've told him that before, that I like it so much more that he's on the air here. And I hardly heard him at K-Rock when I would listen. So he knows I'm a fan.
No, but what about, like, back here when he's not in the studio? Howard said that,
I know.
keep away from each other.
It's going to be hard. I talk to him every day.
You're a personable person. You like to talk to people. You like to, see what's going on.
I know. So maybe we need a détente, a cooling off period, and then we can be friends again, I hope.
Well, it is Thursday, so maybe come Monday, everything will be all right.
Maybe. I told him I'd go with him to get his colonoscopy. And he, so I did get approval for the story from 2 people. So it's not like he thinks I threw him under the bus. And I feel badly he feels that way.
Hopefully you can work things out.
I hope so. It's not a good morning.
Ronnie, Lisa said she's going to miss you.
Good. I'm glad. I'm not going to miss her.
You guys aren't going to
And I'm
talk.
not
You
playing-
guys stand in the same room all morning.
And as much, no. She stands in my room with Scott. That's mine and Scott's room.
So
that's my diner.
You're going to keep her from coming in?
No, I'm not like that.
You just ignore her?
Dude, you don't even know. I can make like somebody's not even there.
So if she starts talking to you, you're just going to ignore her?
She won't talk to me.
She won't?
Nope.
Dude, she talks to everyone.
She won't talk to me.
She asks everyone
She won't talk to me. Yeah, so why didn't you come in and say that? Huh?
It's not my.
I call for everybody to come in. Nobody fucking comes in. Why didn't you come in?
I have nothing against her.
Too.
I have nothing
Get the
against
fuck
her.
out of here with your
I'm just
camera.
saying she talks to everyone.
Everybody talks a big
So how are
game
you
here.
going to ignore that?
She what?
I said she.
What's happening?
Hey, man.
Listen, I don't mean to dismiss this first part of the show here, but let's get down to business. Dada Dartmouth's dirty mouth. Is he going to get braces or what?
Oh, yeah, we were about to find that out.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me take a commercial break. We'll come back and find out if Gary is getting braces or not.
I got to know this. This is great. I mean, listen, I love this whole Eric the Midget thing when you got him on webcam. I thought that was the epitome of comedy, but if this happens, if this goes through, it's just a godsend.
We could take bets. I say Gary doesn't go through with it.
I don't know. He needs to do it just for the sake of the show. You know, you hear Richard say this all the time. For the sake of the show, just do it.
Well,
Gary,
I got one
please.
theory in the email that basically it's a long email, but the guy feels Gary loved psychologically when Jackie would make fun of his teeth.
He loved it.
Because it gave him an identity. And then now that Jackie's not here and we kind of let him, slide sometimes.
Right.
That
he needs to bring attention back to his
He wants
teeth?
attention back to his teeth. Even when we put on, like the fact that we ask him to put on a mask, he secretly loves that.
Right.
He complains, it says in the email, but he always does it because he loves the attention.
It's
So now,
airtime.
listen to this email. So now he's come up with an idea that's bound to make him the center of attention no matter what. Even though you've basically warned him and his wife doesn't like the idea, he's going to go through with it anyway. He misses being on the radio, simple as that. Robin, I say Gary will not get the braces. Robin, what do you say before we hear the real answer?
I want to say that he will, but I think that he's heard enough negatives that he's not going to get it.
That's two negatives. Artie, what do you say? You're a betting man.
I think that based on an interview I heard on Howard 100 News with Mary Delabate and the other people around him, I think Gary, after being worked on by some people, is going to say, no, I will not get the
That's
brace.
3 no's. Benji, I'll give you a vote one time if you can do it quickly.
He's going to get some sort of procedure, but not braces.
All right, that's 4. Well, okay, that's sort of one on the fence. And
No
Fred?
braces.
I don't think it's going to be braces, but there would be possibilities of correction if they maybe did some surgery.
Well, as Jackie Martling said, how are they going to move those things? You're going to need like the Brooklyn Bridge.
No, because and I'm not being facetious. I think it was a porn star who came in here who had. She claimed she had a similar problem to Gary, and she said she had to have her jaw like realigned or something like that. So I don't think braces. I don't know why he's laughing.
All right, we'll get the answer after the commercials, Gary.
Howard, one quick thing about Gary. I've been a subscriber to Howard TV since day one. Has anyone noticed he's been wearing the same jacket for almost 2 years?
He just switched to the serious thing, but he does. He wears the same outfit. And I got to tell you something. I do agree. A man your age at this point, you're not a kid, and you're a producer, and you're at Letterman and things like that. You should probably have a more professional look. We've talked about this. I don't think people respect you in the business because of that.
Can I just tell you one thing? When people say I wear the same jacket every day,
it is, Gary. It's the same black and
Hold
white
on a second. I'm going to explain to you. I wear a jacket that I wear outside. Like you wear the same jacket every day when you're outside, one for the spring and one for the winter.
Yeah.
I just keep it on when I'm in here because it's so cold.
Well,
so it's
now you're not wearing it.
No, I'm wearing this now. I'm wearing the serious thing because the winter jacket would be too much to wear.
All right.
In the winter, but in the spring,
we will hear the answer whether Gary is getting
just
braces.
step on me while I'm explaining myself.
It's enough. Nobody. I know when you're bored. I know when you're bored.
I have a right to defend myself.
Not on this show, you don't. You have no rights on this show. The only person who has rights on this show is me. That's it. You have no rights.
Smelly
what do you think this is?
jacket.
He has
Fuck
rights.
off. Who are you?
He goes, I have rights.
Hold on a second. Who the so you?
I'm a subscriber, Gary.
Okay, give me your money and shut up.
Yeah, $14 a month.
Good, thank you. We appreciate it.
You don't.
I'm entertaining you.
Oh, please.
You don't appreciate it.
Did you keep the Jackie message, by the way?
I do have it.
Can we pull that off and listen to it?
Call Jackie and ask him if I can play his message.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. I'll call.
All right.
I don't want to wake him up. I'm sure
You'll love this.
Get up till
it's
noon.
the glee in his voice when he hears.
How could he not want us to hear that?
Oh my God. You have to hear this.
It's like it wasn't enough that he basically browbeat Gary on his show for an hour. He had to call and make a personal.
Well, that's the thing, Fred. I think this is going to be a 2-month extravaganza, and then 2 months afterwards, it's just going to be a living hell.
Braces last a long time.
Yeah, and I think
you will
Jackie's...
get the answer to this after the commercial.
For that reason alone, I'm praying that Gary does not get the braces.
I'm hoping he does. I want to see
because if he does, I may have to join Artie on hiatus.
Well, Sal, too. Sal is another guy. Sal, I think, is going to ask for a raise if this happens.
Can I tell you, there's nothing worse than I just went out to take care of some business we talked about, and watching Sal get prepared to do me in my office.
Yeah.
And I can't tell him to leave.
There he is. Oh, there you are with the jacket and tie. And there you are with your teeth. Sal has the big mask on for Howard TV. Oh, there you are answering the phone and picking your nose at the same time.
Wait a minute. How does they'll have to get a new mask if Gary gets braces?
Sal, is there any way you can replicate braces with that mask? Wait, just give him a minute and he'll have it all done.
This is great.
He wraps this big ball of tinfoil around his mouth.
I know, it looks like he's a satellite dish.
I think if it happens, Sal and Jackie should have a contest. Who can come up with the funniest Gary bit? I mean, it's both of their fortes.
You know what, though? We got to have Jackie in if Gary does get the braces. Oh,
absolutely. On the first day of braces?
Right now, I'll take the month off. It's fine.
No, you don't get a month off. I get a month off.
Yeah, how dare you try to wheedle
he gets a month off.
It's for the show.
Oh, sure. Are you still going to get up?
Artie's doing us a huge favor.
I'll hear you on the replay.
What time is it? I'm going to go back to sleep.
I believe Sal is returning with his braces mask. Here it is.
I don't think so.
No? That's taking some time?
Yeah, so I'm walking the other way.
It takes a long time to brace those teeth.
Gary,
braces.
You should stand next to Sal, see if you look like your own mask.
Why should I do that?
Because you love the attention.
Yes. Hey, by the way, is anybody buying into that theory?
There might be something psychological to that, that you like the attention.
Gary, on the wrap-up show, you love hearing yourself talk.
But what does one have to do with the
we
other?
We all do to a certain extent. I mean,
Gary.
The wrap-up show. The wrap-up show is John and my opinion about what happened on the regular show. We're supposed to talk.
I got to tell you, there's times I get off this show tired, and I'm such a narcissist. I'm like, I feel like talking more.
All right, the mask will come out later.
At some point.
All right, thank you.
We have to go to a break and then get the announcement.
Are you still going out with Ivy Supersonic?
Yeah, actually.
You are?
Yeah, Well, I mean, she showed up at my place last night with another chick, but it was 10 minutes before I had to leave for work. So.
And nothing happened because you had to leave for work.
No, absolutely nothing happened. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, here we go.
What other
chick? Did something happen or not?
No, nothing.
Is she getting it on with the chick now?
No, the chick left. They ate a bagel and I left.
Oh, well, there was some opportunity perhaps missed there. I was saying to Benji, I said, Ivy, I like Ivy and all that, but she's going to get him killed.
Why?
Because she ended up pissing off Chuck Zito. Ivy was going around saying that Benji wanted to fight Chuck Zito. Benji does not want to fight Chuck Zito.
No, Benji doesn't want to fight anybody, I don't think.
So, Ivy called into Chuck's show, and Chuck knows how to handle a woman.
Yes.
He tells her off.
Really? Let me hear.
All right, this is Chuck. If you've never heard the Chuck Zito show, it airs on our Howard 101. And it airs, I think, twice a month. Chuck comes in and does a show?
Yeah, bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. No.
Or bi-monthly. I'm
there
sorry,
you go.
Bi-monthly.
Yeah. Anyway, so Chuck... on the wrap-up... This is from the wrap-up show, and then you'll hear the Chuck Zito show. First, here's what happened on the wrap-up show.
What about the fight between Benji and Chuck? Because that's real.
All right, so... Ivy calls in and starts in with this stuff. You've never said you wanted to fight.
Absolutely not. I would never say that, and I don't want other people to say that.
So why is Ivy calling in and saying that?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
All right, listen to this. You don't want to fight with Chuck. You really don't.
Yeah, you get him pissed off. He's not going to hit Ivy. He's going to hit you.
Right.
What about the fight between Benji and Chuck? Because that's real. I really arranged
Benji
that.
doesn't appear to want to be involved in that, nor does any other living human.
You told me you wanted to fight Chuck. You know I worked very quickly. You said you want to fight
Benji,
Chuck.
is this true?
You said you're a...
Listen.
Like
say no, Benji.
And that you think you can knock him out.
Oh, God.
Did you
It sounds like
Benji?
she's setting you up to get your ass kicked.
Listen, I'm going to begin training today.
That you can knock out Zito or not.
What's that?
Did you say to Ivy that you could knock out Zito?
I don't think I did. I may have jokingly, but I don't think so.
You told me you could knock out Zito, so I arranged a real fight for $100,000.
So, Benji,
is that too little?
I said this on the show. I think if I'm going to, I should make at least $200,000.
Then I'll get it done.
All right.
You'll get paid whether you win or lose. How's that?
All right. I just have to mark down who gets the money.
Ivy, he won't be able to collect it.
I'll collect his money for him.
All right, there you go.
So, okay. So, Benji, I don't know, Benji, you got to be more vocal about saying...
Don't even joke about it. Don't joke.
You're kind of going along with her. And you got to just say, listen, Ivy, honey, I don't know what the you're doing to me here, but you're setting me up to be on bad terms with Chuck Zito.
Which I think he has a great show. I think he's a great part of it. I would never say that at all.
You don't even want to be in Chuck's mind that something weird's going on.
Yeah,
you want to avoid that.
Because if you're joking, which you clearly are, he might think, oh, this guy thinks he's a funny guy about it.
At all.
So then Ivy calls up Chuck, I guess, to get something going, and Chuck don't want to hear about it. He shuts this shit right down.
Let me hear this.
We're going to go to, look who's here. Ivy.
Yo, what's up, Chuck?
Not too much, Ivy. I'm pretty pissed off at you.
Oh.
Okay?
Uh-oh, should I hide?
Well, first of all, nobody speaks for me but me. And who are you to call Howard and tell some story that I'm fighting Benji? Where did that come from?
Well, Benji told me that he would fight you.
Benji told me he would fight. Benji told you he would fight. Well, let me tell you something.
You know how Benji is. You never know if it's something
well, let me tell you something.
or it's true or whatever.
Because
but
first
he said
of all,
that he would fight you.
He would fight me. Well, right now, Benji, because whatever you guys are doing, I don't know if you're or whatever, but Benji's letting his little think for his big head, because Benji's big don't realize all the brain damage I would give it. And for him to even say he'd be in the same ring as me is a insult. And for
we know that.
For you to talk about me on Howard Stern, you don't have the right. You went over your bounds, okay? And about fighting. I didn't lose 31 pounds to fight in a cage to be involved in a circus event. And I'm pissed off at you for doing that.
I got you, but I figure for $100,000.
It doesn't matter $100,000. You know what? I'm going for $5 million. If they could give Kid Rock and Tommy Lee $5 million to fight, that's what I want. I don't want no circus act. So don't ever speak for me again or bring me up at Howard. Okay?
You got it.
You got it. Bye.
Well, he knows how to handle Ivy.
Boy, he made her
Pisses
sound
me off.
Yeah,
There's a girl, all of a sudden she wants to get involved in my life, and the first thing out of her tape was, I'll get my commission. So she wants for her own personal gain. Fighting Benji is no different than fighting Eric the Midget.
All right, look. All I'm saying to you, I know Benji does not want to fight Chuck.
Ben, say that just flat out.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think, and I don't want anyone speaking for me. Yeah. It just like I should learn from him from his show. This is how you have to shut something down like this.
That is a lesson on how to deal with a woman who's a little too vocal. He said, "Listen, you shut up."
And you're trying to be funny by every 2 seconds by going, I got to see who gets the $100,000, the $200,000. You're not saying no. He wants to hear no.
I say when I die, but that's right.
No, but that again, that means
I never brought this up.
You got to get off his radar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. And you got to tell this chick, listen.
You heard how you handle it.
I totally understand how he feels. I think it's wrong for her to speak for anyone but herself.
Ivy, do not ever bring up the name Chuck Zito and my name in the same sentence ever again. And if you do, well, I don't know.
Broads will get you fucking killed. They will, broads. Pussy is, it's got more guys killed.
Over there.
Ronnie,
got more guys killed than anything
Ronnie,
on the
you want to say something about
this? Benji, on Thursday, before we left here, what did I tell you?
You said that what she was saying is putting.
It's going to get you up,
right? And
how do you let her go on the air Monday with this shit?
I didn't know about this till.
Are you kidding me, Benji? You don't know what she's up to in your name.
No, he didn't. He had no idea that she went on Chuck's show.
Absolutely not. She told me this morning.
He came to me. He goes, "I don't know what she said on Chuck's show."
Really?
Yeah, he was really nervous about it.
Dude, you don't with this guy because he takes this shit serious.
Ron, you're right, but the problem is someone else's bring his name in my name, and I can't always stop that. But I'm saying no one speaks for me except me, and I'm speaking for me right now. I don't think it was right what she did.
No, it's totally wrong.
I think it was wrong, and I would not
get your ass kicked.
I absolutely agree with you, Ron. I would never
where is
ever.
this relationship now?
Well, I see her sometimes, yeah.
Because I keep getting email every time she sees you, apparently.
Right.
You do.
Yeah.
All I can tell you, Ben.
I even have videotape of Benji on the floor massaging Ivy's breasts at a doctor's office or something.
How do you have that?
She sends this stuff.
Remember, today's emails, again, they start at like 2 a.m. through 5 a.m. It was that she was coming over with a chick for her and Benji and all of them to do a threesome, but Benji said he had to sleep, so now she thinks he's gay.
Wow. All right, that's fun. Chuck Zito
It's not fun.
No, Chuck is a lot of fun.
No, I mean getting involved with him in a fight situation is not fun.
Again,
this is a guy.
But even joking around about it with him, it doesn't go.
No.
It just doesn't go.
Yeah, you got to tell this Ivy to stop.
And I'm going to.
And by the way, and Chuck's got to know now that Ivy is doing this.
Well, he seems to know that.
But you got to ask him, Chuck, what is it going to take for closure here? Does he want Benji to tell him directly on the phone? I mean, then we'll do it that way.
I think Benji owes him an apology.
Well, I think Benji, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll get Chuck on the phone tomorrow.
Okay.
You can apologize to him.
Okay.
Because you don't know how to handle your woman. This is what I would say to Chuck.
Okay.
I'm going to say, Chuck, I owe you a huge apology. I am such a meek man.
You know what this is like?
Listen, this is what you got to say.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you how to talk the language.
All right.
But you got to say, Chuck, I'm so effeminate.
In a wig and a skirt.
That I cannot control my woman.
It's just
you know
like
the scene
Michael
in The Godfather?
having to control Fredo's wife.
Artie, do the scene for him.
All right, I'll do the scene.
Go ahead.
Never marry a wop. Never marry. Oh, I didn't mean to say wop. Fredo, listen. Michael says if you can't take care of this, I should. I think you better, Rocco. I didn't mean to say wop. Mike, I'm sorry. She's out of control. I can't take care of her. Listen, Fredo, you're my brother. Don't you ever apologize about a woman to me.
All right, there you go. Nice. Now, you see what that taught me? You get on the phone with Chuck when I arrange this, and you'll say, Chuck, Mr. Zito, I am a man who respects you very much. I don't even know how this all occurred. I'm dating Ivy. Ivy thinks she's being funny, and I'm a little bit effeminate. I don't know how to get I see how you get the women in line. I'm not half the man you are, and I will need to straighten this out.
I'm glad you straightened it out,
and if
because I
can't,
couldn't.
Right, if I can't straighten it out, maybe Howard or someone will help.
Well, exactly what he says. Michael says, if you can't straighten this out, I should.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like,
so yeah, I'm even saying to you, you know, so you got to say this to him, and then just say, you know, Chuck, Mr. Zito, I have no knowledge of this fight. I don't know what she's talking about. And leave it at that.
Right, and I do have absolutely no knowledge. It was a joke. I should have shut it down immediately and said, which is the truth. I have absolutely, I know he would have no interest, and I would not even joke about that.
What is this? So I come back some Hollywood Pinocchio, cries like a woman.
And I'm sorry that it had a, you know, it's I wouldn't say it's my fault, but I'm sorry that it happened.
All right, good. That was good.
Yeah, no shtick.
No
with Chuck
shtick here.
Zito.
Dude,
I'm telling you.
No
I
fucking
saw
around.
a couple of years ago. I told you. I saw Chuck.
If I'm able to get you
a guy fuck with him,
right?
And he all he did was smack the guy in the face,
right?
And he broke his jaw.
He doesn't have to hit.
But Ronnie, the thing is, like, when people, the problem is with when we're all
Benji,
somewhat.
you've said enough.
Can I say one more thing?
No, that's enough. You talk
just
too
put
much.
it to sleep, man. That's it.
When you do this, you don't wear a moo-moo when you're doing this.
Yeah,
you
look
don't,
up this word, verbose. That's what you're being. Now listen to me.
You apologize to him the wrong way, you're in trouble.
If I am able to get you a sit-down with Chuck Zito, I would like you to handle it in a serious manner.
Of course I would.
All right, okay. That's all. Then
If
we'll
you,
get this
you know,
straightened out.
whatever.
No, because seriously, this is no joke.
I don't think
I know
it is.
you're innocent in this, but I just want to clear the air.
Right.
All right. And that's it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Ronnie, you gave him good advice. That's all. All right.
I tried.
All right. Well, all right. You did the best you could.
I can't even believe you got yourself into this kind of mess.
He's busy with the women. And women are going to send him right to the funeral parlor.
You should leave the women alone
Right.
if you can't handle it.
You can't handle these women.
Santino, what's the matter with you? I think your head's gone soft. All that stuff you're playing with that young girl. Never tell anyone outside the family what you're thinking again.
Right.
Now, go ahead.
Right. There's a lot to be learned. Watch The Godfather.
Broads. It says a lot about life, that movie. It really does.
All right. All kidding aside, Chuck understands it's not you, but you'll cement it, and that'll be the end of it. And you'll tell Ivy to shut the fuck up.
Broads.
Agreed.
Can you do that? Does she listen? You see how,
quiet?
Can you see what happened? Chuck said, "Shut your mouth."
You might want to take a lesson.
And her mouth was shut.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was wrong what she did, and I don't think she will do it again.
Good. Thank you.
I tell women, shut your mouth. They say, F you fat. But I say, shut your mouth.
No, listen. Ivy could do a thing. She could be funny. She could be eccentric, but not when it comes to Chuck Zito.
Well, when she's out there, he's got to be able to rein her in where he is concerned.
Right. He's got to say, listen, don't speak for me.
She's playing with your health.
Rob, Ivy and I are friends, but we're not a couple.
He said, Ivy, you don't speak for me. That's what you got to say. Ivy, you don't speak for me.
Absolutely, she does not.
Right.
You can tell me you're not
So, Benji, when you first started dating Ivy, a lot of people were very skeptical of her motives and if she was the right person for you, and that she sort of stirs the pot and that she can be a troublemaker of sorts. Are you certain? Are you kind of coming around on that theory now that she's put you in some hot water?
I like Ivy. I think she's a good person, but I think what she said was completely inappropriate. She didn't speak for me, and I didn't appreciate that. When you're on the radio, sometimes people say things in your name, and it was completely untrue. I wish she hadn't have done that. I don't appreciate that she did that, and I'm hoping she won't do things like that anymore. I don't like when anyone speaks in my name except for me. If you want to know how I feel about something, you have to ask me. And she brought it up, and I had nothing to do with it. I think she was joking around, and I should have shut it down immediately. But no one speaks for me except for me. I want to make it 100% clear. I didn't agree with it. Don't have anything to do with it. And that's the way it is.
All right, now let's find out if Baba Booey is getting braces. We've dragged this out long enough.
The question of the day.
Yes. A fa-fa-foo-hi. Here we go. Everyone is waiting.
Should there be some?
You went to the orthodontist on Friday. What happened?
So the reason I went to the orthodontist in the first place is he's my kid's orthodontist. Ran into him at a Christmas party, and he mentioned to my wife in passing that I might be able to benefit from orthodonture.
Okay.
That's what got the whole ball rolling.
All right.
Then I had a friend who had braces, and she said it's the best thing. So I have an appointment with him 10:30 on Friday morning, blocked out an hour.
Of course, for you it would be an hour or 2 hours.
I was told that sometimes people walk out of there wearing braces.
Right.
That's how quick you can do it. Sit down. Doctor's a really good guy. I sit in the chair. He looks at me, like I'm a horse. He takes his two fingers, moves my teeth up, looking at my gums, turns and looks on one side to sit up, turns and looks at my profile. Probably about 3 minutes of looking at me from every angle. And he goes, my honest opinion? I said, yeah, that's what I'm here for. He goes, I don't think you'll benefit from braces. He goes, I don't think you need them. He said, I just don't think you need them. He goes, your teeth are pretty straight. They're big. You can't make them smaller.
Right.
He said, you do have a protrusion where the lip hangs over, but there's really, he said, it sort of fits your face. He goes, you have a more masculine face. And
then why did he start this discussion in the first place?
He said, I noticed something that I don't see now, which is fine. I mean, he didn't even charge me for the appointment, so it wasn't about making money or anything.
Here's my guess about this guy. I don't know him. You to an orthodontist are like Mount Everest. He was intimidated to climb the Holy Grail.
He actually showed me pictures of people.
Yeah.
He said maybe at a younger age,
right?
You could have pulled a couple of teeth and then pulled them in. But so I'm not
Smart
getting
move.
But
I was looking forward to a month off.
But listen, I want everybody to know something. This is important. This is important.
You know what this is like? This is like these mountain climbers. They're there. They've got their packs on. The Sherpas are waiting for them, and they turn back.
Right.
They get to the base.
They can't do it.
They get to the base of the mountain. They turn back.
Edmund Hillary just died.
That's right. Yeah. But I want to make a point here that's important to me. I said this all along, and I'm still sticking with this. Had he said to me that I could benefit from him, I probably would have done it. So anybody who's going to say Gary backed out, I did not back out.
I'm not going to say that.
No, but some of the listeners will. I would have done
Sal in the Gary mask, and he has braces on, as you can see with the Gary mask.
What's with the nose picking?
He's picking his nose while he's got his braces on. That's all. Let me tell you something.
I think it's a good look.
I think you were wise. As Jackie Martling said to me on the phone when he heard news that you were contemplating this, he goes, "What, is he kidding?"
The comedy gods are smiling on you.
He goes, "Yeah, what are those guys going to do with those things? Where are they going to go?" And sure enough, the dentist said that.
There's no place for them to go.
Where am I going to put these?
Yeah, Jackie could do his jokes on his DVD. That'll be on the Who Gives a Fuck channel with the rest of his comedy.
All right.
So, Gary.
Yeah.
The decision is final now. You've done your consultation. You've analyzed the situation, and it's over.
I've spoken to the expert, and I'm done.
Now, from this, does this make you a little bit more comfortable now that you've exhausted every option, and now you just have to finally accept it? Or
I feel like I have. I feel like I just put $6,500 in my pocket that I was going to spend. Now I got to go out and spend it because. No, I mean,
This is something that's been taunting you.
Listen, I spoke to John Hine over the weekend. I told him about it. He goes, "How do you feel about it?" I go, "You know what? I looked into it. My whole life I wanted to look into it. I looked into it. Now I have the answer, so now I don't have to guess that I didn't do something I could have done."
So you're at peace with your teeth now?
I'm at peace with my teeth.
Mr. Delabate, Mr. Delabate. What is it? The decision's been made. You're not getting braces. You've had your consultation.
That's right.
And you've decided that braces are not the way to go.
Well, that's what my dentist said.
What did he say? He said that they're not necessary. What's the real reason, Mr. Delabate?
Well, he said the real reason is there's not tools big enough to take care of these big choppers. So I guess I'm going to have to stay this way.
So large enough technology has not been invented yet?
That's right. They have not found a scalpel big enough to get around my lips and teeth.
So you got to live with it, Mr. Delabate. You got to roll with it.
I have to live with it. It's just me, my big lips, my big teeth, my little brain. I'm bored forever. Gotta go. Bye-bye.
Your new show, man.
I do want to mention that I have Chevy Chase and his wife Janie on the phone. We have patched things up. We are all friends now. Right, Chevy?
Hello?
Chevy.
Can anybody hear me?
I hear you. It's Howard.
How are you?
How you doing? Hi, Janie.
Hi. You know, it's funny. We don't have anything to patch up. I mean, when we saw each other the other weekend,
yes,
we were just talking like that, and it was kind of nice. You know
what was weird? Chevy and I were at a party with Janie, and when we were talking, I looked out of the corner of my eye. You know who was watching us the whole time you and I were talking?
No.
The creator of Saturday Night Live, the Lorne Michaels.
Yeah.
He had his eyes on us as if he was seeing like President Nixon meeting with Ronald Reagan, like it was two real important figures in history. He was smirking and watching. But I notice you don't talk to Lorne Michaels. Why is that?
I just didn't have much to say that night, but I do talk to Lorne. I mean, we don't have any bad things to say about each other. He's like a brother to me.
I didn't know. I thought there was maybe some beef or something. I didn't know.
Oh, no.
And there was something else charming, I realized. When Paul McCartney, John Bon Jovi, Billy Joel, Roger Waters from Pink Floyd, when they were all up there performing together, Jimmy Buffett.
Was Roger actually performing, too?
When they were all up there performing, you took out your cell phone and you said to me, "Damn, I can't get my cell phone to work. I want to take pictures of this." After all the years on Saturday Night Live, after all the years in movies and television,
he's still impressed by other things.
You were still moved enough to want to take pictures of this. You're not that jaded, are you?
Not that jaded.
I am very jaded, and by the way, the pictures stank, Howard. We tried to put them up on the computer and stuff, and I really couldn't see Paul out well, and John and all of them trying to sing. But Billy was hilarious. Didn't you think it was funny when he did Elvis Presley?
Yes.
Nobody could see him, but he was doing Elvis.
It was fun. It was really something really to see. We saw a once-in-a-lifetime event, but I would have thought Chevy would have been like, you know what, I've had every...
This happens every day.
I mean, the years on Saturday Night Live, the year that you did on Saturday Night Live, all the big stars used to come on, but he was not...
But, you get used to that stuff. I mean, Paul, we've known Paul forever, and we see him every summer.
That was special.
But that was very special. It was funny how they just kept coming up with a key for him, because he didn't really want to sing.
Yeah.
But John Bon Jovi kept saying, what do you want, G? You want E? You want F? And finally they would come up with a key for him. But he did it. That was a fun party.
Why didn't you get up and play? You are a drummer. You even played with Steely Dan. Why did you not get up and play with this band?
I'm not a professional. I don't do that stuff.
Do you feel intimidated in a group like that?
I don't feel intimidated. I just know who's good and who isn't.
Janie, you and I hadn't spoken since that terrible phone call all those years ago on the radio. But I am really charming and wonderful, am I not?
Yes, I was surprised to discover that.
Yes, I thought you were quite taken with me.
Not only was she taken with you, but I'm getting jealous.
Yes, I think Janie wants me.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
She wants you deeply.
There'll be another feud now.
That would be really ironic after all these years. I ended up sleeping with Janie, and Chevy got jealous. That would be really, really good. Now, I want to tell you something, Janie, and this is a tough question. But what is it you like about me best now that you know me?
that you seem to be a nice guy.
Right. I told you I was. I tried to explain that. Janie, you are involved in a charity. It is the 4th annual Chevy Chase Green School auction. You're trying to raise money for good causes, and I have contributed. I have offered, up there on the website right now.
Yes, you're there.
And we really thank you for that, Howard.
Yeah, so there is a tour of our studios, and you can come in and hang out with us on the air. We're offering that as a charity item on this website. And what is the website exactly?
It's called CharityBuzz.com.
CharityBuzz.com, and you can bid on a chance to sit in on one of our shows, take a full studio tour, or bid on many other exciting prizes. In fact...
And wait a minute, what is this for?
I mean, you could have...
It really is for Chevy, actually.
It is
Chevy's gonna
raising
keep,
money for Chevy?
Chevy's going to keep all the money. He told me privately.
Directly into my pocket. But you can bid on a quiet evening with OJ in Vegas. I don't know, whatever.
How much does that go for these days?
Chevy, what do you think of something like that? I mean, here's a guy who got away with murder, and you would think he would lay low, but yet he seems to have some sort of addiction to being on the front page of the paper. Will he go to jail?
I believe he is in jail, and I believe that he might go to jail for much longer. I'd appreciate it if he would go to jail, so we wouldn't have to hear about him.
That's right. Now, let me tell you what I am going to bid on. On your website right now in this charity, and I do want to hear what this is for, but there is a chance to actually hang out with Cameron Diaz for a day. Is that correct?
We've got to get that one.
Yeah, explain that to me. I get to sit at her movie?
You'd hang out. I wouldn't. But the fact is... the fact is, Cameron's a sweet and a lovely girl who believes very deeply in the same stuff that you do and I do, and
she really
as funny as we are on the air or whatever. That in real life, you're a thoughtful guy, and
don't lump me in with that.
Huh?
Don't lump me in with that.
Because we're going to buy that and send AA to hang out with Cameron.
I do lump you in there. I've talked to you. I know what you're like. I know that you're a family guy and a good guy. And the fact is, you know how the environment has gone pot. This is a big deal.
Yes, it is.
To be involved in this is a big deal too, because your persona doesn't seem to lend itself to this kind of thing. But the fact is, what you're doing is a tremendous favor to us.
Well, no, I am a very vocal. I was a big fan of Al Gore. I think he is the president.
You've been vocal on the environment
and
for a long time.
I've been vocal on the environment, and I like what you're up to doing. I'm glad that one of the items is our, studio tour and sitting in on the show. But I am very intrigued with the Cameron Diaz item. Where
she's really going to deal with people.
Get in there and bid on it.
Yeah,
I mean, Chevy and Janie actually really nudged a bunch of good celebrities.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a website where you can get dinner with Bill Clinton.
Really?
Yeah, you can play tennis with Chris Everett. You can spend the day on a movie set with Cameron Diaz. That's the one I'm very attracted to.
I might go for the Bill Clinton.
I like that.
You'd have to be with me too, Robin.
Now, Chevy and Janie, is it true that with Cameron Diaz, I mean, that she really has to hang out with us? She just can't blow us off.
No, that says hang out on the set.
Yeah, but
if it were you, she would hang out with you. But if it was somebody bidding, what you do is be on the set. You'd certainly meet her and have pictures and all of that stuff, but she'd be working too, and you'd watch the work.
So you can't go into the trailer with her and try to seduce her.
Yeah, you're not going to be her shadow.
There's no.
Go into the trailer and watch her underwear.
How much to bang her?
Yeah.
Artie, you want to bid on banging Cameron Diaz?
I mean, that would raise a lot of money. I mean, if the prize was to actually have sex with Cameron Diaz,
has any charity ever offered that?
I'd pay $100,000 for that.
Chevy, isn't it true if Cameron Diaz really cared about the environment, she'd have let one of my listeners have sex?
You have to use your visa, I think.
That is correct. Now, so this is for a good cause. It is to help the environment. You guys have been doing this for 4 years. Up on CharityBuzz.com. Not only do you have the right to come down to our studio if you get this in the auction.
Now, has the bidding started?
I'd like to come down sometime and see your show.
Yeah, well, come on down.
That'll only cost you.
If you bid, you will be in on it.
Okay, I'll bid. I'll bid. We'll go up against each other.
All right, so this is a very good cause, and you have all these different items. And how's the marriage between Chevy Chase and Janie going? Are there ups and downs, or are you two still madly in love?
It's amazing, Howard. I mean, to be honest with you, it's rare that you get a marriage that lasts, 27 years.
Yes.
that has always been just, we love each other very much.
You left Saturday Night Live, I believe, from what I've read, and you can correct me on this. You left because you fell in love with Janie. Janie wanted to live on the West Coast.
No.
That was wife
another
number
girl.
2. I'm wife number 3.
You are? Chevy's been married 3 times?
I was married in the 60s for a short period of time to somebody I don't remember. And then for an even shorter period to a girl for about 9 months or so as I left Saturday Night Live.
How did that? Now, wait a minute. Tell me about this second marriage. You're saying he changed his whole life for her, and it only lasted 9 months?
Chevy, that's crazy.
She wouldn't leave L.A.
Oh, she wouldn't. And you went there, and you left Saturday Night Live.
Everybody but me knew that she was the wrong girl.
And nobody told you. Your parents didn't tell you. No one advised you.
Parents shouldn't have a hell of it.
Well, did anyone say anything to you ever?
No. Nobody wanted to be. Lauren was not confrontational about that stuff. He was just a good friend and a close friend. And I know that he would like me to have stayed. Had he really reached out and said, "Chev, this girl's wrong for you. I need you," I would have stayed.
But you would have.
That's not the way Lauren is. He's a very giving and supportive fella, and I don't think he wanted to lose me at that time, and I didn't really want to leave, but I was very much in love.
But when the marriage ended after 9 months, did you say to yourself, "Oh, for Christ's sake"? I mean, I left Saturday Night Live. I might have had a fun second season.
What was I thinking?
I mean, that had to drive you insane.
It did. I mean, ultimately, I had a film career that happened and all that stuff. So
right. It all worked out well.
I enjoyed myself and made some bucks. But the fact of the matter is I always regretted not, staying with that show longer because it was really my show. I mean, I founded it with Lauren, and I regret it, looking back. But, hey, a lot of people do silly things in their lives.
But what was Belushi and Aykroyd so mad at you that they stopped talking to you because they felt you were undermining their success by leaving?
No.
They didn't care.
John was a little jealous, and he had a right to be. Nobody could pronounce his name.
John probably wanted you to leave.
But he wanted me out.
And it got Bill Murray in.
But we got Bill in, and the fact is, John was wonderful, and I was just suddenly this big star, and it's because I said my name every week. Is what I told John. But John, and then nobody can pronounce yours. And John was probably a little more jealous than I had thought. In fact, I learned that much later.
Yeah, I thought John, from what I've read, I mean, what the hell do I know, that John really thought he was going to be the breakout star the first year, and it turned out to be Chevy.
He deserved it, and so did Danny, who was a resident genius.
Genius.
But the fact is, it happened the way it happened, and I said my name every week. People knew who I was, and there's no accounting for that stuff. The fact is, John did become a big star. That's what he wanted. But he abused himself a little too much.
Yeah, real sad. But so how soon after did you meet Janie, or did Janie break up the second marriage?
I met Janie on a really great movie that I was making, and she was a production coordinator, and I was on the movie. And
you seduced Janie as you were the star. What film were you working on at that point?
Under the Rainbow.
Oh my goodness!
Under the Rainbow with all the midgets.
Yeah.
Something. Everybody on that film was on drugs except for me.
Including Billy Barty?
Not the great Billy.
Not Billy Barty.
Maybe not Billy Barty, but Chevy.
Well, you don't know, with 150 little people, who are, you can't tell really.
Chevy, you saw Janie on the set. She obviously was attractive. Yeah. And how long did it take you to get her in your trailer and seduce her?
I never did anything with her in my trailer. I did it immediately in the office.
In the office, you nailed her.
I was very polite, and I took her out on a golf cart one day for a little tour of the studio grounds and got lost and got sort of embarrassed. But we went out for a couple of dates, and I don't know, somehow she liked me.
The first time he asked me out, he said, he came over, and it was for the premiere of Seems Like... Well, actually, it was like the third time, but the other times didn't... I don't know, he kept trying to get me out. And anyway, he came over and said, I've got this premiere of my film, and... sorry. Anyway...
Yeah, but Janie, this is a man who's very famous. You must have been completely bowled over that he picked you out. And... there was pressure, I would imagine.
Were you of the opinion that, he's just going to mess me around?
Didn't you think...
He said, listen, Goldie's over in France right now, and someone else is going to go with
Jackie,
me, but they don't feel well. Would you go with me? And my response was, not if I'm third choice.
So did you put out, Janie, did you put out quickly for Chevy is the question.
No.
How long did it take Chevy to get in your pants?
It took me, it must have been, 4 or 5 hours?
Was it 5 hours? Was it that many hours? That must have been insufferably hard for you, Chevy, to wait 5 hours. Chevy, were you a ladies' man back in high school? I imagine you were the popular guy with your gift of
gay. I was extremely gay at that time.
You were. And then when did you stop being gay?
I stopped when I realized there were girls.
Oh. Now, but Chevy, you had your share of famous women before Janie. You got all that out of your system, right?
As far as you know.
Yes. I mean, didn't you make love, if I may ask, Janie, and did you make love to Cheryl Tiegs?
Who?
Cheryl Tiegs.
I don't know.
The famous model?
Never met her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, someone had did you get your share of famous women before you married Janie?
I may well have had some dalliances with people who had a good name.
You did.
Janie, did he discuss every one of them with you?
Did he brag to you on the first date, Janie, how many women he had and gave you a list of names?
I wouldn't have been impressed. It would have worked against him.
Right. So you don't want to know the women he's made love to?
No.
Janie, you've never asked him in the privacy of your own home?
In the privacy of our own home. She's never asked me. We don't talk about that stuff much.
I brag to my girlfriend all the time.
I tell the dogs.
Yeah. But
you tell the dogs?
Yes. To anyone who will listen. But you don't regret having gotten married, even though you had to walk away from that kind of exciting sexual life.
Man, I've got the best girl in the world.
Oh, I like this. Very nice. You two are a good couple. I am.
Yeah, we could tell how solid you were from that phone call.
Yeah, you even stuck up for each other.
Yeah, we love each other a lot.
Well, I'm very happy for you, and I'm going to tell you something. You were always good friends with Gerald Ford. I am one of the few people who will say this. I thought Gerald Ford was a good president.
Underrated.
Underrated. I do, and I've always said that.
He was a sweet guy, actually. Yep. I liked him.
Now, you got to check out this 4th annual Chevy Chase Green School auction. You two ought to come in one time so I can really get into this sexual...
Oh, God.
You know what? We will. And that's the date, man.
Do you have
got to get
children?
out now because we got to go do this show. But
you're doing Martha Stewart's show?
I got to thank you so much for doing this for us.
All right. Thanks, Chevy. Thanks, Janie.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Who would ever have predicted that?
Oh, this is crazy.
Well, that's what happens. You hang around long enough.
Stay here and it'll happen.
He actually called me the other night.
Oh, yeah.
And left the funniest phone message I've ever heard a human being leave.
Really?
Yeah. I was laughing out loud. And I don't do that often. If he comes in, I should save that message so that I could get his permission to play that for you.
I would love to hear that.
He accuses me of being a Jew.
How dare he?
Accuses me of wrecking his career. It was the funniest thing I ever heard. Up next, by the way, and this is even more exciting, Kathy Lee Gifford is going to come in here and lick my balls.
Well, we haven't been here that long, have we?
No. I don't think we'll ever be here long enough for that.
How long will that take?
You know, Artie, I also want to find out, and I'm sorry I didn't do this just now, but I want to know if he remembers working with you.
It's funny.
When did you two work together?
Dirty Work.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in that too?
He came up. He was up in Toronto working with us for about 2 weeks, and one of the greatest nights I ever had was there was a pool hall that we used to go to all the time in Toronto. And when the first night he came up there, me, Norm, and Chevy Chase, and Norm's assistant, Lori Jo, we went shooting pool. Norm and Lori Jo bailed, and it was just me and Chevy Chase shooting pool together.
Wow.
For about an hour, and then we walked back to our hotel, and I was just asking him questions about Belushi, just picking his brain about stuff that I wanted to know about, and he was so nice. He talked to me for 3 hours together by ourselves.
He probably does remember that.
But then, he did so much funny shit in that movie that they cut out, just physical stuff.
Yeah.
And, he was a nice guy to me.
Wait a second, Artie, I have to interrupt you. Billy Crystal's on line 3.
And he busted Saget's balls in the most funny way.
Billy Crystal, have we made it with him? Is he all right with us?
I don't think he's all right with me.
He's
Jim,
never going to be all right.
Jim, you're on the air.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, now.
Hey, I think the viewers kind of want to know how you guys reconciled. I mean, for those of us that aren't quite up to speed without maybe airing too much of the dirty laundry.
Well, no, I can give you the quick update. What happened was Chevy called. This is funny. And this actually is really interesting story. Gary reminded me of this. There was a time when Chevy and I were going at it so badly. And he was just furious with me, and I wasn't too thrilled with him.
Yeah, and he didn't back down. He kept firing.
He kept firing, and it got really ugly. And Stuttering John was on him, and a lot of the fans were really blasting him good. And they, the fans. One thing about our fans, boy, they stick up for us. And when the going gets tough. So anyway, Chevy, in the middle of it, called Gary in the office, and he said, "I need to speak to Howard." And I said to Gary, "I ain't speaking to him." So Chevy said to Gary, "Listen, it's not even. I don't care if he makes up with me or not. It's nothing about that." He says, "I have a source that tells me someone went to the Inquirer, said something about Howard. They're going to blast him in an article." Now, I actually appreciated that. Now, what the hell this source was or what the story was the story never appeared because guess what? There's really no story with me. You know that. But he gave me a heads up.
Really?
That was the first thing, yeah. And then what happened was several months later, Chevy called Gary and said, "Listen, this whole feud thing is really getting to me, and it's just silly already. Any way to patch things up?" And somehow, I don't know, we ended up speaking, and I ran into Chevy in California. I was with my daughters. I was two of my daughters, and I took them to a hotel, and I walk out of the hotel. Who's standing there? Chevy Chase. And we started talking, and we worked things out. And he said, "Yeah, I said some shit about you. I'm sorry I said it, and I don't know." And I said, "Yeah, man." And he seemed like a really decent guy. And he is Chevy Chase and Saturday Night Live,
right? It's
that whole thing. And I'm actually, a big fan of his work, and have a lot of respect for what he did. And the fact of the matter is, so we worked things out. And I came on the air, and I told Robin that I ran into him, and and we just kind of dropped the whole Chevy thing.
Yeah.
And
and it's been a slow, sort of,
So
warming.
I got invited to this party this summer that I told you about on the air, and all of a sudden I see Chevy and Janie walk in. And Janie, I've never reconciled
Right,
with.
no, there were never any discussions with Janie. Janie was still angry from the phone call.
I'm standing there at this party with my daughter. I'm talking to Bruce Springsteen, and now all I'm doing is focused on Chevy and Janie coming in. And
Yeah,
I'm
is
watching,
that woman going to attack me?
Yeah, I'm watching, and the two of them see me, and they get into a huddle, and they start talking. And I'm thinking to myself, they're probably saying, maybe we're going to leave,
Right.
or I didn't know what, or we're going to go confront him, or what. I didn't know where things stood.
Janie was just waiting for this
Right.
opportunity.
And then as the party went on, Chevy came over, and we were talking and all that, but Janie wouldn't come over. Well, later on in the party, Janie did walk over, and she said to me, "Hey, Howard, what's happening?" And blah, 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 blah. I'm Janie Chase. I said, "Oh, hey, Janie." I said, "Look, we've never had a chance to talk. I know things got really weird." I said, "But boy, we sure did some good radio together." She didn't really. Yeah, she goes, "Well, it was good for you." I said, "Yeah," and I said, "Well, gee, I feel awful about how this all went down. I've had a chance to reconcile with Chevy and all of this, and she was really actually lovely, made it easy, and started asking me about my kid who was here and all that kind of stuff." And
Yeah, the good radio thing, that only ever works with Trump.
Right.
Yeah.
He appreciaes that.
He does. And then like my feud the time I had with Sam, that blew over, and the feud with Bon Jovi blew over.
Yeah.
I mean, here I am at Bon Jovi's house. We had a huge feud, it was unbelievable. So it was kind of neat that, it all worked out. And then I heard about their charity with the environment. They were really donating a lot of money and trying to raise money.
Got some good stuff up there for auction.
Yeah, and I said, "Hey, I would like to help out." They asked me if I would help out, and I said I would. So that led to this call last night where they thanked me for putting this item up for bid. And again, we welcome anybody to bid on it. It's for a good cause. And come on down here and spend some time with us, to sit in for an hour or something.
I'd like to, Howard, but I think I'm going to go for Clinton.
I'm going for Cameron Diaz myself. I think hanging out with Cameron Diaz for a day would just be absolute ball torture.
Well, I could probably pinpoint the exact time and year that initial phone call happened.
Yeah.
I'm going to say late July 1988. And the reason I know that is because it sounds so
it's taken 10 years, 20 years to.
Is I went. Me and my friends were such big fans of the show at that time, and you hadn't even gotten into Philly yet, I think, or maybe you just got into Philly. And me and my one buddy Kevin went away on a vacation. We saved up money and we went to Cancun for a week to try to get laid, which we didn't.
Right.
And then when we got back, my buddy Deej picked us up at the airport, and the big fucking news was that you and Chevy Chase had this blowout on the air. And he told me, he goes, yeah, Howard was telling him, your movies suck now. And Chevy was saying, I turned down 12 movies a day. And you said, I turned down a movie today. And it was like really big news. And I'll never forget that I didn't hear it because he was telling me about it. And that was in July of '88. We went away. So that's probably how long ago we're talking about, almost 20 years.
Yeah, it was awesome radio. I mean, I called their house. And
it was big, news.
And even Chevy in this phone call to me goes that he left me the message saying that if we'd want him, he would come on the show.
Right.
He said, we're going to be in a car. We're going to do the Martha Stewart show with my wife. But he said, I would be happy to call in. And he said, here's my number. He said, but don't give it to Richard Belzer. So like that was 20 years. And Belzer was like, gee, I didn't think Chevy would mind us calling him.
Right. That was, he made a terrible blunder.
Yes, Fred.
My question is he still mad at Belzer?
He could be because he did reference Belzer. I don't know.
He did?
So funny.
And him and Belzer have a big history together. They were, you remember that movie, The Groove, too?
Yeah, they were in
Channel
that.
1?
Oh, yeah.
They were together working, doing comedy before SNL.
Belzer he thought that Chevy would actually have a sense of humor and he would get it.
And Belzer considered Chevy a really good friend.
Right.
Anyway, so here's 20 years it's taken to get this thing on track, but nevertheless, the Chases are doing this 4th annual Chevy Chase Green School auction, and to go to CharityBuzz.com.
Notice we haven't had Belzer on the show. That was Chevy's demand.
And as you remember, Howard, as you remember, Norm had sort of asked you or begged you or whatever to be in Dirty Work for a day, and when I signed on, Chevy Chase was officially on to do the film, and you were a possibility, at least in their head you were. And I was like, wow, that's going to be fun. I'm coming to the set that day.
I was crazy.
Yeah.
It's been such a good source of contention for so many years that who knows what will happen in the future. It'll be great.
Yeah, you never know. All right, hey, thanks, man. That's sort of the brief history of how this all went down. Robin, it's time for Steve Langford, who's going to give us an update from the Howard 100 newsroom. Steve, what are you covering today? I know there's a lot going on.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. What's the worst part of getting in a half-hour screaming match with a coworker behind closed doors here at the Stern Show? Facing this Howard 100 News reporter when you come out. Steve Brandano and Jared Fox yelling at each other after Brandano made some very candid comments.
Yeah, I heard
Fox
about
on the wrap-up show. When the two finally opened the door after apparently getting a lot of things off their chests, Jared Fox ignoring questions from Howard 100 News, but Steve Brandano forced to suffer through a grilling from this reporter, effectively ensuring that Steve Brandano now hates this correspondent more than he ever disliked Jared Fox.
Where's that tape of Steve Brandano screaming?
Why? Yeah, why are they doing this behind closed doors?
Yeah, why is this not on video?
It's Gary Page 2 in white.
You got to listen to this. So yesterday,
I would love to hear
Steve,
this
the intern from the Intern Show, the host of the Intern Show, comes in and he talks about how, a couple of days ago he goes, hey, I don't like Jared, just like JD, and here's the reason why. He articulated it. I heard you don't like Jared either, that one JD doesn't like. Is that right?
No, I get along with Jared. But I could articulate a little bit better some of the stuff that bothers JD about Jared.
Okay, go ahead.
What is it?
Okay. Jared will say things like this in our office. This is, hey, I just went to the doctor's. You know what my doctor told me? How great my abs are.
Really?
And Jared will walk around here and ask me, what I'm doing. I'm like, I work for Gary, Jared, not you, Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff that really bothers people like me and JD about Jared.
He says that seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
No, I think what goes
The
on is,
abs thing, he says seriously.
that I don't know about.
Yeah, he says that. No, it's just, hey, it's just the kind of tidbit that I dropped in the office in front of everybody. My doctor wants to know, he wants me to know I've got great abs.
Well, he's trying to be funny.
He's not trying to, he's not funny.
So much goes on back there.
Yeah, who has time for these conversations?
See, I think one of the things that goes on is Jared works for Tim, and I think Jared would like to move up that ladder. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's not looking to be in the creative part so much as I think Jared wants to be an executive. So he sometimes comes back here and acts like an executive, which I think irritates people. But
he takes attendance on Fridays and
he does.
sees what time people are leaving.
But that's what Tim tells him to do.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Yep.
No,
I'm telling you.
He's trying to impress Tim.
He runs back
by
to Tim.
ratting people like us out. So him.
Well, I mean, he's
That's
trying to
what it is.
impress his boss. That's what you do in this life.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's why people like me and JD think he's annoying. Is the answer to your question.
Well, evidently, Jared went berserk.
Yeah.
He dragged Steve Brandano into the green room, and they had it out for like an hour. The whole time, Steve Langford, our reporter, our ace reporter,
Is
was
hanging
there
outside?
waiting for the follow-up and trying to hear whatever he could behind the closed door. And Steve Brandano comes out and rips into Steve Langford. What happened there? What did Langford do?
That has nothing to do with the Jared story, why I hate Langford. That just reminded me how much I hate Langford.
Oh yeah, I heard why you hate Langford, and I understand though. I sided with Steve the intern on why he hated you. You want to know why?
Sure.
Okay.
He knows why.
Steve the intern had a girlfriend, and
believe it or not.
Yeah, that's the part I didn't believe.
Oh.
And what did Steve Langford do to you?
Well, it was when I got intimate with Richard for Rolling Stones tickets.
Yeah.
And we got set up as my prize. We got set up for the Rolling Stones in a nice hotel here in the city. I took Jason to the show, but we had the hotel for the night. Steve wanted to cover the story with us, so I said, great, come by the hotel and hang out. So my girlfriend at the time, who was a New York City school teacher, was going to be there in the hotel with us. And I talked to her, and she was like, I just worried about, I don't want to be on the air at all. I said, that's no problem.
Right.
If you don't want to be on the air, that's fine.
Yeah,
I don't see why I would even talk to you. So I said that to Steve, and Steve made it clear to me that he didn't care, and he was going to talk to her. So instead of inviting Steve up to the hotel room, I'm trying to be a team player. I'm like, meet us in the bar. We'll give you whatever you want. That way she could leave if it got weird. First thing he does, sticks a microphone right in her face. And it's just like... It's
You
not
were
about
out of line
her.
with that.
Well, no,
the guy said to you, look,
for the record,
she's a school teacher. She doesn't want to lose her job.
For the record,
yeah,
I don't think that's exactly the way it happened.
Jason
now,
Kaplan was there if you want to ask him.
So I could certainly go back over the tape. This is a couple of years ago. I was sitting there. I think your girlfriend was there, and I asked her a question. God forbid she
All right, she
asked
was
a
nervous.
question. Okay, so he said, I don't want you talking to her. And
Right,
I said,
he says you
why
insisted.
is that?
Yeah.
I said, why is that? What's the deal?
Right.
You're a
And,
fucking asshole, Steve. You really are, man.
What, asking questions? I guess.
Yeah.
No, but come on.
Yeah.
The girl didn't want to get caught in the
but
Howard
if
Stern
I could
bullshit.
go pull the tape. It's been a couple of years, and we could hear how it went down. But listen, asking somebody a question.
You have no
as a
soul.
reporter.
You have no heart. I look at you,
listen,
and you look like a
throw the
robot.
newspapers out. Throw the television out. Don't get your news anywhere, and you'll be happy.
We were bending over backwards to give you a story, too. Anything that you want.
Please.
Jason?
Who are you?
Oh.
Some huge star or something?
No, but
Give
that's
me
the
a
fucking point, Steve. And
I mean, come on.
so why do you need to talk to my girlfriend
Calm
about
down.
that?
He's right. The kid's right.
No,
the girl was a New York City school teacher.
We'd have to hear how it went down. I'd have to get the tape, but it wasn't
Jason, what do you
unreasonable
think?
to ask somebody
Was
a question.
He was badgering, right?
I was there, and I like Steve.
Right.
But he was being an asshole that night. He would not. Steve told him in no uncertain
Listen,
terms.
there's so
don't
many
talk to my
people.
girl. Oh, hey,
Everybody
Steve, hold
has-
on a second. Don't
Please
talk
go
over
ahead.
me.
Please go ahead.
He told him in no uncertain terms, don't talk to my girlfriend. She's not to be on the radio. And Steve would not. All of a sudden, then that's all Steve was focused on. He kept asking. Yes,
Maybe he was attracted.
He
now.
kept asking over and over again to the point where Steve had to send his girlfriend back up to the hotel room just to get away from
Steve, why'd you
Langford.
badger the girl?
I don't believe I did.
No, you
but
did.
I'd love to pull the tape.
All right.
Pull the tape. You
I'd
did.
like to hear
So,
it.
well, listen, we'll run it on Howard 100
anybody
News
else
again.
No,
that
don't
works
run
here.
it on the news because the girl doesn't want to be on the air. But
Well, I'm not sure she ever made the final story.
Well, she shouldn't have. He told you not to put her on the air.
There's not one person that works in our company that when you ask them, there's a person that is not involved on the show, that we don't want them involved.
Listen,
that
again,
would do
we
what
would
you
have
did.
to listen to what went on the air and how it went on the air and how it
Steve,
happened.
can we interview your
So
kids
let's
or
be-
your wife?
Let's be accurate
Steve, can
about
we
it.
interview? We couldn't even
Well,
interview
no, you
the
don't
girl
want
that
to
slept
interview
with
little
you.
kids.
Howard couldn't
You never
even put the
interview
girl
little
on the air
kids.
that said you had a big. You wouldn't let that happen.
Listen, I don't
Can
run
we
the Stern
interview
Show.
them? We still have the number. We can get the girl on the phone.
I never said a word about that.
What do you mean?
That's not
Obviously,
true. No, but when you asked us not to do it, we didn't do it.
You said don't put her on the air, dude.
I did not.
Because
I can't tell the Stern Show. I would never tell the Stern Show what to do.
So we're going to have the girl on who says you have a big.
Oh, listen, I'm sure it's a fantasy.
You're an asshole, Steve.
Steve, I thought you did a rather good job yesterday.
Why were you fighting with Jared? What's up with that?
Yeah, I mean, that's the story.
We had to talk about what I said on the air the other day. He wasn't happy with that.
An hour in the green room of yelling?
It was like a half an hour of us discussing things heavily, and then about 15 minutes of us calmly, discussing like gentlemen what we were going to do, and we worked everything out.
Well, listen, and for the record, I did not listen to what they were saying. It was a private conversation. However, it was less private as a result of the screaming going on between these two guys, the whole office back there.
And I have no problem with Steve covering that story. There's no problem with that. I understand 100%. And I gave Steve an interview, too.
So what was the resolution? Are you and Jared now friends?
We're all good. We're all good.
You're good. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you're not with JD anymore on this?
No, I'm still with JD.
How do you feel about Jared?
I feel that Jared and I are great friends outside of work.
What happened yesterday? Did you guys resolve anything in all the yelling?
Yeah, we both
Did he threaten to hit you?
No. He was very calm and professional.
Okay.
And we both decided that we might change a little bit of the way we both act around the office towards each other. And we're going to be all good. It was very professional.
Very good, Steve. Steve Brandano, Steve the intern.
Why can Jared not confront JD like this? This is an interesting thing.
Yeah, what about that, Steve? When are Jared and JD going to be able to sit down the way Steve Brandano did with Jared? When is that going to happen?
What do you mean?
I mean, when is JD going to man up and get in the room with Jared and work out their differences?
JD?
Come on.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
Jared has tried, but JD refuses.
I know. JD won't go into a room with Jared.
Why are you afraid? Steve did it. Why are you afraid to go in a room?
No, it's not about being afraid. He is just a type of person that I choose not to deal with, so I don't deal with him unless I have to.
He's asked you to go in the room with him, in the green room, and you have not.
Your problem.
When was that? And whatever. It doesn't matter.
Jared says he's tried to go in the room with you, but you refuse.
Whatever.
Like, he went to Steve yesterday. Immediately they got into the room.
Well, they were friends longer than we were.
But right after, you were friends and you got a little problem, you wouldn't go into a room with him.
Listen, I don't want to bring it up anymore. I would be happy not talking about him whatsoever.
You didn't bring it up. We brought it up.
Okay, then. Well, I would like to drop it.
We don't want to drop it. Jared, get in here.
No,
I want to find out if Jared ever wants to go in.
Let's lock them in a room.
That's what I want to do. I want to chain them to each other.
It's not going to get any better.
Let's play the Mexican delivery girl game with Jared.
It's just going to get uglier, dude.
Would you be willing to go in the room with him for 5 minutes?
No. Because, listen, I'm fine with whatever. I'm fine not having him as a friend or anything.
Would you go 1 minute in the room?
For what? There's nothing to talk about.
Let's see what happens.
Let him plead his case.
No, there's nothing. No.
Where's Jared? I want to ask him if he's want to go in the room with you right now for a minute.
I'm sure he does because he has no problem with me. It's not about him. It's about me, and that's fine. I'll take that.
Steve did it.
What could possibly be?
But that's Steve. Steve is a better man than me.
You're going to be handcuffed to him for 24 hours.
Well, we'll see about that.
Oh no.
We'll see.
Oh, there's nothing to see. I know.
You can know.
It's
you
part
can
of
know
your
one
job.
thing.
It's part of your job.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how long it happens.
Well, he said he'll try it, and if he can only last 5 minutes, he'll last 5 minutes.
I can't believe. Well,
for every hour he stays handcuffed to Jared.
You would think you'd want to work this out so you could get $2,400.
Well, listen, I'm not motivated by money. You know,
that's clear.
You're not motivated.
Motivated,
and I'm not really interested in making him any richer either. So
whatever.
Any richer? Is he rich?
Whatever he is.
Is he rich too?
He's rich in abs.
Listen, I'm a dude. I don't know what that means.
All right, I can't find Jared. You're lucky.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hold on, he's getting on the phone right now.
Get on the phone?
He's getting on the phone.
Was he not here?
No, that's no fun.
We need to look at him.
We do? You need to look at him.
He's what?
He's in the elevator. He'll be in a second.
Oh, come on, man. I really don't want to do that.
It's so funny. Jared has such good moves. That, it's just amazing. The other day, like he apparently bartends somewhere every once in a while, and he heard that me and my friends want to go out, and he was like, oh, yeah, you ought to come to my bar sometime. And while I'm working, because I can hook you up, I can show you where the good guys are. And then the other day, I said to him, well, one of these days we have to do that. He says, you know what? Better let's do it on a night I'm not working so I can go out with you guys and have fun.
He's going to bang everyone in Girls' Night Out.
Here's Jared right now.
And hold on. Do you notice that the people, on the sort of lower rung, seem to have issues, but the people in the higher up, they don't seem to have issues. But whatever.
In other words, he's a kiss ass.
Whatever. I really don't want to talk
treats the lower rung badly.
And anybody on the upper rung,
whatever.
I do.
That's a smart-looking sweater he's wearing, JD.
Jared, what's going on? You went into a room yesterday with Steve Brandano. What did you say to him?
We had to work out. I felt that he portrayed me in a light that I didn't actually think was accurate. We just had to air it out. I considered Steve to be a good friend of mine.
Right.
We, got in a heated discussion, but he pointed out something that was kind of hard for me to understand, and he did a good job. And, sometimes I guess I do come across as, arrogant to the people that are at a lower level, and Steve pointed it out, and I did, it was tough to accept that, but I said, maybe I'll do my best to try not to do that to him. I'd like to do the same thing with JD, but
JD couldn't even point it out.
JD, this seems like a gentleman again.
That's fine. Listen, I'm fine dealing with him at a professional level.
With Jared right now?
Look at him.
Jared,
no,
how
this
long
is
would
fine.
you? Jared,
Stop, Howard. What are you doing to
How
me,
long
dude?
did you go in the room? Jared, how long did you? I'm trying to help you.
We're trying to get
Jared,
you to cry.
would JD need 45 minutes, the same as Steve
You know what?
did?
I think it took about a half an hour for me and Steve to work through our problems. I think it would take a lot longer with JD.
JD, look at him.
What? There's nothing.
Look at
He's
him.
fine.
Look
I
at
see
him.
him. He's fine.
What he's saying is a very nice thing. I don't see arrogance.
Listen,
do you see arrogance in what he's saying right now?
He's saying Steve pointed out something he didn't know about himself.
JD,
I really
JD.
hate this right now.
JD,
I really
take a look at this man right now.
I see him. He's over there.
You don't see him.
I see him.
Look at. I want you to
over
look.
there.
I want you to look at him right now.
Look into his eyes.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him right now.
Hold his hand.
Should we talk about what just happened in the hallway? We can talk about that.
Go ahead, talk about it.
So normally we don't speak whatsoever, and Richard just happened to be in my office when he walked by. And, Richard goes, hey, JD, or he goes, hey, Jared, my man. And Jared goes, hey, Richard, my man. JD, not my man. And then walked away.
Right. Well, he's kidding.
But he knows
No, he's not
that
kidding.
He's trying
Normally,
to make light.
Okay, whatever.
Jared, were you kidding?
I was kidding.
It's an uncomfortable thing. He was trying to make a joke.
That's what I thought. I thought Steve mistook something he said that was a joke,
I need to step in. I need to step in for a second.
You don't need to step in anything.
Look at Jared.
Okay.
First of all,
I see
you see him. Okay, now you're looking at him.
Yeah.
Okay, now we get to it. Jared just said to you,
Yes?
JD, we have our differences. I'd like to work on them. Please step into the green room with me. What do you say to that?
People can have differences and whatever.
Yes.
Can't they?
Yes.
Was that an argument and
Yes.
whatever?
No, yes. Go ahead.
then.
They can.
Well, all right. Then there's no reason to really get into a room to talk about it.
Jared, what would you say to JD if you were in the room alone with him right now?
I mean, it would be along the same lines that I had with Steve. I was friends with JD, before this all happened, just like I was friends with Steve.
I have one question. You liked JD before this breakup, or
I think he still likes JD.
The question I have for JD, did you really like him, or were you just tolerating him before this breakup?
Fred, how did you get into the room?
Sorry, I had to ask the question.
Steve will never.
Because I think he had an attitude towards Jared.
Jared, go ahead. Forget all the past. Say to JD what you want to say. Go ahead. Say it to him. You're in the room alone. I'm not going to interrupt.
JD.
I'm listening.
Shh. All right. JD, I understand that you have some problems with me. And I want to clear the air. I want to figure out what it is that you don't like about me. And let's try and, move forward, because I did enjoy being your friend beforehand. And I hope that we can, work things out.
I've been trying to move forward. I've been trying to move forward since all this started.
But you're not trying to move forward
You're talking to
Jared.
We stay out of it.
I think we are better not as friends. I do try and stay professional. If I've been any less professional, I apologize. But I think coworkers is fine, and that's it.
Can you just tell me what it was that really upset you? Because Steve was able to point out what it was, and I've been doing my best already to try and correct that behavior. You know, like Steve pointed out that he didn't like the fact that I, asked him what
Steve voiced cases pretty much to to my feelings.
What?
Whatever.
Wolfie broke 3 pens in the last 10 minutes.
Whatever. How can anybody deal with
Robin?
Exactly.
Please
Fine.
Robin,
They don't have to deal with me.
Robin,
I don't
stay
wanna
out of
deal
this.
with
We're
this.
getting somewhere. Jared is making headway with this.
Jared is making. I understand Jared.
We're at
Robin,
the same place.
Please, Jared.
Jared is so articulate.
Could you stop?
Go hang out with him, please. Leave me alone.
Could you stop being so good looking? Jared,
Could I throw acid in your face?
what you just said was very, very moving. And I'm going to allow JD.
And sincere and heartfelt.
I'm going to allow JD to respond now in a serious
I just did.
No, you didn't. You laughed through it.
I didn't.
Go ahead. Talk to Jared, not me. Don't look at me.
I did.
Look at
I just said. I think we are better not as friends, but as professional workers.
But clearly, JD, clearly there was something, and I still don't understand what it was that was the breaking point. And it wasn't just me saying something like, I'm okay with you not being my friend that set you off. I was able to talk with Steve. He was able to point it out, and I think we moved past that, and we can continue being friends. I'd like to be the same with you, JD. So what was it?
I just find you very arrogant, and I don't deal with I don't like dealing with those type of people. So I would just be fine not as friends, and as professional coworkers. Again. Said it again.
All right. I mean, again, I was saying, is there anything that you can point out to hopefully I can correct that? Obviously there are people here that don't think I'm arrogant.
Because you might have corrected it now, and that's fine. You can correct it, whatever.
You'll never forgive him?
You can't give him a second chance.
I don't know if there's anything to forgive.
Well, if he's not arrogant, could you be friends again?
No, I just moved on. I just moved on. I want to move on. I want to move on from all of this.
But why can't you move on with Jared?
I have enough friends, all right?
All right. Okay. Jared, I'm sorry. Maybe get him in the green room. And
No.
I'm going to shackle you guys together. That's the next thing.
I
For $100
only
an hour,
wish.
you guys can earn money if you can manage to stay
Has
shackled.
JD agreed to that?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to try it. He's going to try it, yeah.
I think I got $1,000 bonus if anyone can get the other one to quit.
No, that's such. I hate this. I hate this so much.
We love it.
No, I know you do.
Jared, it's easy. Just be arrogant when you're in the handcuffs.
I don't think there's anything that JD's going to be able to do to get me to...
I know.
How are you arrogant? What do you say to these guys?
Steve pointed out that sometimes I come across as condescending or...
You know what it is, because you got the abs and the good looks.
What does he say? I want to know exactly what he said that pissed them.
Guys, they're jealous. You get the pussy. When's the last time you got pussy? Be honest.
Last night.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, let's talk about how many times you told me you got
gotta be
laid,
hours ago.
and then 30 seconds later you go, I was just kidding.
You got laid last night? Where'd you
Are
meet
you
this
kidding?
chick?
I'm seeing someone right
Is she a fucking 10 or what?
A couple people Tim's met her.
And what did he
Tim
say?
McClure's met her. She's very attractive.
10?
She's a very attractive girl.
Exactly. That is your problem.
She's a nice Jewish girl.
Yeah. Banging a Jew.
Good for him.
That's the problem.
And she's
That's
a
no
Jew.
problem.
She's
He
a
can
Jew,
bang
JD.
as fucking many chicks as he wants.
I think
is.
I think he is without your permission.
We gotta get you to bang as many chicks as you are.
What if Jared can get you some chicks?
You want to know something?
I don't want him to help
You
me.
know any girls? You know any
Jared
girls who
did try to help him with that.
You did?
I did.
That was part of the
he got
problem,
really
I
pissed
think.
about
He
that.
got
Yeah.
mad.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to set him up with someone. I was just trying to get him to go out with a very attractive girl, so he felt comfortable.
Jared introduced me to one of the hottest chicks I've ever met in my life. This girl. She's beautiful. Girl.
And at your party, I introduced. Steve started talking to a couple of the girls that came over, and they're coming back.
He's
to New
good
York.
that way, Jared.
JD.
He's
This
Jared.
is your guy.
He's fine. That's fine for him.
You don't want this he's offering you?
Not really, no.
He's offering you
What's
the-
wrong with you? Some guys would befriend the devil.
Indians used to give the peace pipe. This guy gives peace pipe.
I'm JD Clooney. I'm going to
Befriend the devil.
JD Clooney.
I'm JD Clooney. Please. I'm JD Pitt.
He's JD Salinger.
JD
You're JD Jolie Pitt?
He doesn't want to
JD
leave.
Jolie Pitt.
What is it, Ralph, quickly?
Quickly, this proves that Jared's a good guy, that he's even making any sort of effort with JD. Like, who even gives a shit if you're friends with JD? He can't even talk. Yet Jared is putting himself out there and trying to hook him up and trying to be friends with him.
He is.
And JD's like,
Yeah, thanks, Ralph. Goodbye.
I think that even when Jared was trying to set him up with this girl, JD thought it was like a pity party.
Jared,
and you were pissed.
Jared, you banged a penthouse pet, right?
Tell him you
He
were
doesn't
just
want to talk
kidding,
about
Jared.
it, of course.
Tell him you were just
Is that
kidding.
true? What do you mean, of course?
Whatever.
That was what do you mean, whatever? What'd you drop a little bomb there? You're not following up?
Well, no, that was supposed to be a secret, so whatever.
I mean, he's bragging about it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on. I don't care what's going on.
Are you jealous that he banged a penthouse?
No,
pet?
good for him.
Come on. Are you a little envious that he banged a penthouse?
wouldn't want to do that. Sure, but whatever. I mean, he was lying to me half the time. He told me he was banging chicks anyway, so I don't care.
How do you know that? How do you
Because he told me.
Did you lie to him?
It's the thing back in the office where, Will knows how to kind of poke some people, and we would just go back and forth with the craziness that didn't actually occur, but we knew that it would, get under JD's skin.
All right, so you were being a little out of
we were
line.
just,
But they were joking
But it was a joke.
Yeah, but he's always the brunt of the joke. You can't do that.
But that was
He didn't get upset with Will.
And it wasn't even with Will sometimes.
You're making him a goof. You understand?
And, if that's
not
one of the
cool.
things that JD could have pointed out. And
If I was JD, I wouldn't always want to be the guy who's getting told the
Why
story.
do you not get pissed at Will?
I happen to know that
Will's funny.
I happen to know it ruined JD's weekend when you banged that penthouse pet.
What?
Yeah, I heard about
It didn't ruin my
Ruined a major
weekend.
fucking funky.
Oh, whatever.
I
Didn't
could
ruin my
barely play
weekend.
Frogger.
But Howard, you're missing the point that everybody was goofing. He only
Frogger.
gets mad at Jared.
I know.
Ronnie's goofing, he gets mad at Jared. Will is
No,
goofing, he gets mad at
listen,
Jared.
I've gotten mad at Ronnie, I'm sure, plenty of times.
But you make it up.
The
You
only
get
way
over it.
only way we're going to
Jared-
get Robin to side with someone else besides Jared is if Greg comes in here and has an argument.
Exactly.
Jared, you tried. I like that you came in and tried.
Thank you, Artie.
He was being a real man about it. I got to say.
That's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I'm the one with the problems with
Right.
him, okay?
I hear you.
That's fine.
And
Wouldn't you like to get over it?
No, I'm fine with how I am, sort of. Whatever.
All right.
What involves him?
I'm going to be interested in this new promotion where you're chained to Jared. For
I'm sure you will.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for it.
It'll last
When
a show,
can we
maybe.
do it tomorrow? Can we start now?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Where's the handcuff?
Whatever.
Whatever.
All right. You'll talk with Jared when you're handcuffed, I'm sure. Jared, I
Maybe
held out
you
hope
two
for this.
will figure
And
this
thank
out.
you, Jared, for making the effort. JD could put a little effort into it.
But I take one thing away. It was just brought up what you just said, that, the busting the balls about, just the stuff that was going on. Obviously upset at JD. I didn't realize it upset him as much as, it's being said right now. So I'll make sure not to do that. Steve pointed out the same thing, things that bothered him, and I'll change that.
All right.
And I'll correct the behavior.
You know what? I admire that.
You know what? The difference is he believes the stuff with Jared. He doesn't believe it with Ronnie. He doesn't believe it with Will. Everything Jared says means more.
JD, anything you want to say to Jared before I break this up? Nothing.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yes.
That's what your message
Could you walk over there and shake his hand?
Walk over and
Good luck
shake
in
his hand.
fantasy football this week.
Walk over and shake his hand.
What a ball breaker.
You want to walk over and shake his hand right now?
Hug him?
If I... No, I'm not going to hug him.
You want to give him a hug?
No.
Huh?
Come on.
No, I just want to leave. I just want to be done.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. I tried.
Thank you.
You guys
Being
want
a
to
little-
get naked and sit in a sweat lodge?
Yeah, maybe something will rub off. Go over there and touch him.
Jared has a great handshake. I mean, it's one of the best manly handshakes I've
Very
ever had.
firm, not sweaty.
Yeah.
He feels good.
Mine might be a little sweaty.
Looks you in the
JD,
eye.
make a million women jealous and hug Jared.
Yeah.
I hug Jared.
He just
so
gave you the finger.
You
What
want
was
to
it
bully,
like?
right?
What was it like? What was it like when you banged a penthouse pet? All right, thanks, Jared. Good try with JD. You had more success with a penthouse pet than you did JD.
Oh, my goodness.
There goes Jared trying to patch things up, but unsuccessfully.
It's just not happening with JD. His charm works on everybody but JD.
I'm not going to fall
I could listen
prey to his charm.
I could listen to that all day.
It's gonna be an awkward wrap-up show.
I whatever.
Go away, and I don't know, whatever.
It really is watching like Superman around kryptonite with it. He just crumbles. Only he's not Superman any of the time.
I just want to be done with this whole Jared saga. I just
you
want it to
guys-
end.
Could you be friends with him again?
No, I don't care. I just don't care. But that makes me a whatever.
So he's willing to talk.
I know. He's willing. I know.
Why won't you just talk it out with him? Because we did. It's fine. I don't want to be involved anymore. Leave me alone.
What's up?
Dude, so you're willing to talk this out, put it behind you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fix it.
Yeah.
And JD wants nothing to do with it.
Apparently so. You know, I was trying to work out some things. Obviously, I had a problem yesterday with Steve. Talked it out. I think we really moved past the crap that we were dealing with. But JD just doesn't want to resolve anything. You know, he's got these, lingering issues that he can't get past. And until he gets past these things in life, he's just going to constantly be miserable and angry at people. And that's just not the way to go through life.
So you feel if you guys could sit down,
absolutely,
talk,
I think
talk
if
like
we,
human beings,
yeah, I think if we sat down and were able to
you?
talk and just smooth out things and him bring up the issues that he has, I have to bring up the issues that I have, and get past this, and then JD might be a happier person. That's just my opinion.
Do you have issues with JD?
No, I love JD. Before I came to the show, JD's one of my favorite guys on the show. He was just, a lovable character on the show. You kind of connected with him because everyone has a little bit of JD in them where they may feel insecure or, nervous. So yeah, I connected to JD, and one of the first people that I came when I got here, I wanted to hang with was JD, and it's just unfortunate that's the way he feels about me.
Lisa from the Howard 100 News. Lisa,
yes,
what's happening?
1 second, sorry.
Go ahead.
Ralph Cirella's benefactor, Sam Simon, is set to compete in the Game Show Network series High Stakes Poker, which will begin filming this weekend in Las Vegas. Although Sam refused to comment when asked by Howard 100 News if he paid for Ralph's flight to Hawaii, Sam doesn't seem to have a problem spending money. The upcoming season of High Stakes features a minimum cash buy-in of $200,000.
Oh, my God, Artie, you'd be in heaven.
The largest buy-in for an entire run of a TV series, and some players have opted to buy in for as much as $1 million. Wow.
Interesting. Bunch of rich guys with their money. I don't know, it's kind of cool when you find a TV show that'll play into your horrible addiction. You know what I mean? Like something, it's great. Hey, look, there's a TV show that feeds into my negative behavior.
There's my addiction. It's on TV.
Yeah, it's great. Like now, it's like wine connoisseurs are alcoholics mostly,
right?
But it just looks
Excuse me?
classier. You're not a wine connoisseur, by the way. Robin doesn't know anything about wine. She drinks
Let
it.
me say this: I'm trying to learn.
You don't know anything.
Oh, I didn't say I knew anything. I'm a student.
Yeah. She doesn't know anything about wine. She's like
she
me.
does.
No, she doesn't.
Here he goes with I don't know anything.
You don't know about wine. Because like she hangs out with these people from the Napa Valley, and she wants to be a wine connoisseur, but she's not. And I'm glad she's not.
How do you get there, asshole?
No, gee, you're not there, and you're not going to be there.
It's like, how do you get
You have to study.
It doesn't become you. You don't need to be that. I don't want you doing that.
I always thought wine connoisseur was another
Why
word
do I
for
have to be
asshole.
an asshole? Because I don't want you to be a wine connoisseur.
I didn't jump on you and say, why do you practice chess? Why do you have a chess teacher?
Yeah, but you're just getting carried away with the wine thing.
What do you mean?
It's enough.
How am I carried away?
Because right away I go, oh, wine connoisseurs, alcoholics, and you go, excuse me, you're not a wine connoisseur. you thought I was attacking you.
But the point is, I like wine.
Yeah, so do I.
So
just don't know what I'm drinking.
everybody who likes wine is an alcoholic?
No. But wine connoisseurs, it's an excuse to be an alcoholic.
But you don't even drink it, you just taste it.
Not a connoisseur of wine. An alcoholic is an alcoholic. They get drunk on anything.
You taste it, then you spit
Then
it out.
Artie's a heroin connoisseur.
There are different, bodies of heroin, and if you put it in your mouth and squish it around.
How do you know I don't know anything about wine?
Because I know. I've been out to dinner with you many times. You know as much as I do, which is zero.
No, every time we go out, we get a tasting dinner with wine pairings, and we let somebody else pick the wine.
Right. All right, anybody know about wine?
No.
Call in and ask Robin some questions. She doesn't know anything about it.
Now, anything.
Nothing.
I know how many twists there are in the cap of a bottle of champagne.
How many, what's a Bordeaux?
A Bordeaux is a red wine from Bordeaux.
Yeah. Name 3 of them.
I can't
Of course
because I've
not.
never been to Bordeaux.
No.
I haven't studied Bordeaux
Name 3
yet.
guys on the Jets.
What's that got to do with wine?
Well, what is a wine connoisseur then? Actually, just a wine expert, right? So I mean, I could see her being a wine
expert. Where
expert.
wines come from. They know the history of the wine. They know the different. They know like a Pinot Noir from Napa Valley is this, or a one from France.
Well, you can't see her knowing that.
I know
No, she
something
doesn't
you
know it.
don't know.
She doesn't know about
What
that.
kind of wine? What kind of grapes are grown in Burgundy?
Exactly. I don't know.
I do.
Yeah, because that's the one thing you know.
Because I went to Burgundy and I studied the wines.
All right, Gary, ask her a question.
No, why does Gary get to ask me?
Because he's going to ask you a wine question. I don't know anything about wine. How can I? They're putting together a quiz right now.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
I have to be tested.
Yep.
You do?
Yes.
Leave me alone. I'm not answering any questions.
Of course not, because you don't know anything about wine.
I didn't say I didn't. I know things.
Okay. Sauvignon Blanc.
I know things.
Sauvignon Blanc is multiple choice. Is it in Bordeaux? Is it in the Loire? Loire.
Loire Valley.
Is it all the above or none of the above?
The Loire Valley.
What, that's funny that I don't know that.
I don't know that either. Go ahead. And she doesn't either.
Okay, Sauvignon Blanc is found A, in Bordeaux, B, in the Loire, C, all of the above, or D, none of the above.
Go ahead, Robin.
I don't know Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay. Next question.
Chardonnay. Chardonnay is A, a white grape.
It's a white
Hold-
grape.
shh.
I know it.
B,
All right,
found
is
in
she right?
Burgundy.
Is it white
It's
grape?
found in Burgundy. It's
C,
a white grape.
all of the above.
All of the above.
Fucking wrong. It's a white grape. It's not found in Burgundy.
It's absolutely every white grape in
No.
Burgundy is Chardonnay.
You're wrong.
Absolutely. I've been there.
Now
That's
you
not
have
what
to
the-
remove one item of clothing.
No, I've been there. Know this,
So
Howard.
she got it wrong.
Where'd you get that?
The Wine Lovers Wine Quiz.
I don't care. They're wrong.
Repeat the question.
Okay. Chardonnay is
Go ahead.
A, a white grape, B, found in Burgundy, C, all of the above, or D, none of the above.
And what is the answer?
It's
According
all
to
of
this,
the above.
according to this, it's a white grape.
Let me
That's it.
show you.
This is great.
You're all assholes.
What do you think Robin knows more about, wine or Jackson Pollock paintings?
Or the Jets or Mike and the
I
Mad
never
Dog?
said I was an art.
You said you could. Wait. You
I
said
said I love Jackson Pollock paintings. That's all I ever said.
you said you could tell the difference between a Jackson
I never
Pollock
did
painting
that. You guys
and
said
some
I
crap
couldn't,
Howard threw at a
and
wall.
then put
What
me
happened?
through a stupid
She
test.
picked the wrong one.
You're an all assholes because you're lying.
Hey, this guy says Robin is right. It's all of the above.
Absolutely.
I'm just. This is what they highlighted for me.
Yeah, you got it from a fucking asshole paper
Next
that
question.
doesn't know what he's talking
Next
about.
question. This is good. She's going.
I can't even pronounce some of these words.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Give me. I'll ask.
Hello, wine.
Try number 6.
Wow.
Number 6. All right, I'll try my best. All right. Oh yeah, I can't pronounce that either.
Let me see. Let me try.
In relation to Robin, in relation to Pauliac, do you know what that is? Pauillac.
No.
No, I'm gonna forget it. All right. Let's see. All right, here's one. Champagne you were mentioning. A champagne is a white plain.
A white plane?
Yeah. A region in cognac. All of the above, none of the above.
A white what?
A white PLAIN. A region in cognac. All of the above, none of the above.
None of the above.
Wrong. A white plain.
A white plane. Champagne is a region in France.
But it may not be in cognac.
It's not in Cognac. It's in France.
What part of France?
Champagne.
That I knew.
So she's 0 for 3?
Yeah.
No,
She got
I
one
got
right.
the Chardonnay question right.
She got one right, and they tried to rob her of that.
Sheesh. With their poor sources.
Uh-oh, here's Steve Langford. You a wine expert?
Not at all. I lived in France for 3 years, so I know what I like. But the Loire Valley is pronounced
It's the
how?
Loire Valley.
No.
What is-
Loire
Oh, no.
Valley.
Oh, I didn't
Not
roll the
Loire.
R.
It's not LWA.
Oh.
It's Loire.
Oh, get out of here,
S'il
Steve.
vous plaît.
I hope your back
Tout de
breaks.
même.
Get back into the hospital and put a heating
He's trying
pad
to
on.
teach you something.
S'il vous plaît.
Why do you get so defensive?
Because you're all attacking me.
It's not an attack. You just
Yes,
don't know
it is.
anything.
It is an attack.
You
I
don't know
say
about
I know
wine.
something about wine and I'm studying it, and you just go, you know nothing.
And I was right.
I knew Chardonnay.
That was impressive. I'll give you that.
You still haven't asked me how many twists to the top of a... You know the wire on champagne? How many times do you have to twist it to open it?
I'm going to say 3.
You would be wrong.
How many?
6.5 times.
Wow, good for you.
I'm going to say Loire. But no, I think he didn't say you know anything. He said you're not a wine connoisseur. What's a wine connoisseur? It's an expert.
I
in
said
wine.
I'm a wine connoisseur in study. I'm practicing. I'm studying like he's studying chess.
Yeah, but that's just an excuse to drink.
Oh, my God.
Like, what's the point? The bottom line is you're drinking alcohol. You know?
Hey, do you want to know what the definition of a connoisseur is?
Yeah.
One who understands the details, technique, or principles of an art and is competent to act as a critical judge.
That's what she wants
That's
to be.
me. I can be critical. I'm pissed. All I have to do is say I'm interested in something and I'm trying to study it. I know nothing.
Yeah. Well, I gave you the test. You got one right.
You gave me no test. You have to test me on what I have studied. I didn't say I know all wines.
No. I want you to stop.
Studying wine.
Stop studying.
And I've actually made trips to study wine.
I know. I just don't like it.
Ugh.
Study me. That's
I've
what you should
studied
study. You should study me.
I know you inside and out.
All right.
Robin.
Who is she, Indian?
Why do you think Howard
Leave
and the
me
guys...
alone.
You don't want to talk?
No.
Gary, what do you think about Robin claiming to be a wine connoisseur?
I think that Robin gets into things that she enjoys doing, and she likes to think she's a little bit more advanced at it than she is. She certainly knows more about wine than I do, because she drinks it more, and she has gone to the California region and she knows something. But I think to put yourself out there as, you know, a connoisseur implies some expertise, which she doesn't have quite yet and probably will have soon.
And why do you think she's getting so angry about this?
Because she got called bullshit and got caught.
How long do you think this is going to last?
Forever.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's a taste of what you have to look forward to
on this episode of The Bonus Show.
Richard and Sal almost go all the way.
That's the man ass. A Howard TV staffer gets the family jewels polished.
That was a direct hit, man.
Benji takes a shot of Tila tequila.
I gotta get hard first.
And Hulkamania runs wild.
Hero boys, fight, fight, fight!
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm Rachel Fine.
And I'm John Hine, and apparently this is Hee-Haw. Let's kick the show off with Ronnie having sex with a black guy while porn star Jocelyn James looks on.
How do you do that? See, it's not that easy, is it?
You're falling, but
And then I was like, this?
yeah, something like that. There you
Where
go.
do you say Tiger's fingers went?
In my, you know.
Ronnie, give it to me good. You give me the good, Ronnie.
There you go. Nice.
Nice. Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
Deep one, motherfucker. Let's flex the man ass.
I have no way of knowing what it feels like to get kicked in the jimmies, but I would imagine it's pretty painful.
Rachel, you'd be correct. I've been hitting the balls about 143 times in my life, and you never get used to it.
143, wow.
Yeah, people think synchronized swimming isn't a contact sport, but it is. It is.
Well, we learn something new about you every day, John. Here's a former Howard TV producer getting hit in the nuts.
The Howard Stern Show's Blast from the Past.
I gotta figure out. See, there's nowhere to dodge it, too. Oh, dude, are you all right? Are you all right, man? That was a direct hit, man. Are you all right?
Something tells me antics like the one you're about to see do not happen to your average person in the hallway at work.
God.
Well, you did good.
Well, thank you.
So Tila, so I guess Benji might have a big dick since he was being nice to you.
Oh, yes, he does. Can I check it out?
Is that true?
Sure. I'm trying to get up. I gotta get it hard first.
You gotta get it hard first? Hold on.
Can I just... I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, look at you.
She's like a stripper. She keeps pulling back.
I felt his dick.
As a rule, we never like to feature the same person in back-to-back clips.
That's right, Rachel. But since Benji has multiple personalities, having him appear in 2 clips in a row really isn't like seeing the same person twice.
So here's Benji with Hulk Hogan. First, you will witness shy Benji, then overly excited Benji, and finally, Hebrew Benji.
Hey Hulk, got one question for you. Sure, brother. I wanted Benji to do an intro for us just like you did, and he's having trouble with it. You got any advice for him? How to get into that?
Well, you need to wake up. Benji Mania, brother. You ready?
Yeah.
You do exactly what I do, okay?
All right. Wake up, man.
Yo, Howard TV.
Yo, Howard TV.
Come on, brother, louder. Yo, Howard TV.
Howard TV.
This is Benji Mania.
This is Benji Mania.
And what you gonna do, brother?
What you gonna do, brother?
When Howard TV runs wild on you.
Amen. Iski, hey, Pascolin. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, senior boys are really solid. Ishki, Pishki, hit him the Kishki, who the hell are we? Hey, Izzy, Isaac, Jacob, Sam, we're the boys that eat no ham. Matzah, Brian, Matzah, till we die. Whoa, grab those girls and hold them tight. Hebrew boys, fight.
I like it. Stunner. Benji Mania, that was good.
We all know Sal is miserable and a little crazy.
And apparently, along with being miserable and crazy, he has a death wish.
The Howard Stern Show Creative Meeting.
Think about if we had a real good professional makeup artist dress up as a black guy and go to Harlem as the only black guy who supports McCain. And interview the black people about why they're voting for Obama.
My only issue with this, we were going to do this when the movie came out, Tropic Thunder. They were going to do it with me, and I backed out of it because my feeling was I didn't think that they could do a good enough job.
Yeah,
and it was going to look really bad.
Blackface. That's kind of.
Yeah, I don't want to walk up to Harlem in blackface.
Right. Well, I wasn't thinking necessarily blackface, but a real professional job. But again, it's risky. You know, I'm trying to literally.
So what's the joke?
Well, generally, I would be as a black person. And the whole thing is I'm looking for another black person who supports McCain, and I try to find out why they're voting for Obama.
Why don't we just get a black guy to do it?
They could do that, too.
It's time for wrap-up show clips. Yahoo!
That's right, John. Each week, our free interns work hard to painfully scour through hours and hours of boring wrap-up show footage to bring you 3 minutes of the most entertaining and interesting parts of the show. This is no easy feat.
Hey!
In this first clip, Gary Dell'Abate talks about wanting Ryan Phillippe's body. Get in line, Gary.
Yahoo!
Now, Gary, do you think Howard is jealous of... He must have said 10 times how good-looking Ryan Phillippe was when he was in the studio today.
He's a good-looking guy. I hate to say it, I'm not gay or anything, as JD would say, but he's a good-looking guy.
So do you?
I look at guys like that. I go, damn, if I could be in that body for a weekend, I would bring it back wrecked.
Here's Benji having a very friendly conversation with the head of Howard 100 News, Brad Driver.
In the report, Brad, did you say Benji Bronk, who lies about everything?
No.
Okay,
That's
so
what
you mean?
he said. No, my beef was he said in his office, well, we think you lied about this, so that means you lied about this.
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah, you just said it again on the air.
I said we spoke to the son. We spoke
and
to
what did the son tell you?
You have no relation.
And how does that make me a liar? How does that make me a liar?
Come on.
No, answer me. How does his son say I have no relation make me a liar?
How
does that make me a liar?
Brad Driver's got to get out of here.
Thank you
Dude,
very much.
answer the question. How does that make me a liar if his son says I'm no relation?
Because you said that you...
No, Gary, now you're saying that. I specifically have answered several times that I am not related to that person.
I invite you to come talk to me.
I'll talk to you on air right now. I'll talk to you anywhere. I'll talk to you on any street you want.
Tell me why we cannot talk about Dead LaFrance.
I haven't said you can't. I would suggest you don't.
And finally, we have a caller who has some choice words for former supermodel Janice Dickinson.
Janice Dickinson is disturbing to look at. You're all affected Hollywood showbiz people. She looks like a train wreck.
Would you fuck her?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Something tells me Miss Dickinson would probably pass on banging you, sir.
But if you're interested, I'm sure Rachel would bang you. And for my slutty co-host Rachel Fine, I'm John Hine. We'll see you next week.
You are such a jerk.
What time's the Harper Valley PTA meeting?
You know what? I am rocking my own sense of style, John.
Country line dancing?
If you would take it up a notch from your same button-down shirt every week.
Same button-down shirt. This is a look.
It's some kind of look.
Hey,
it's not a good look.
Love it.
Just change it up is all I'm saying.
I'm going to put on overalls for you. I'll put on overalls for you.
All right.
What do you think's the strongest one?
Out of those? Oh, my dad is the biggest penis contest.
Yeah, that's good. That's the one. Go with that.
How many answers do you think we could get on that one?
Yeah, right.
I enter my dad.
My dad.
Sure. Just out of curiosity, how do you know that your father has a big one?
He just would whip it out anywhere. We'd be out fishing, and he just takes it out, and it flops out. He's uncut like Sal, too.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's a taste of what you have to look forward to.
On this episode of The Bonus Show.
I want this Santa to sit on my lap.
And this is what we wanted to work on.
Richard is a lick ass.
Dude, I'm telling you. Benji is so busted.
I don't want to make a big thing of this. I really don't.
And we'll show you what Jason uses his index and middle finger for.
Fingering is my go-to move. I always thought I was good at that.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hine.
And I'm Rachel Fine.
And I'm John Hine.
I think you covered that.
John Hine.
Well, John Hine, you and every other dude watching the show is going to love the next clip. I'm not even going to bother setting it up other than saying nip slip.
And I'm John Hine.
The Howard Stern Show's blast from the past.
All right, so we have some bad news for you. We're not gonna be able to get you on this time.
Okay.
All right.
Too bad.
Do you want to make like a plea to the camera or something for?
A plea? I mean, is it gonna get me anywhere?
It's not gonna get you on, but maybe it'll make the TV show for this.
Howard, I baked these fresh homemade cookies for you, and I'm really disappointed that I didn't get an opportunity to meet you. But maybe you can ask me back sometime. I'd love to meet you. I'm so good at this.
All right, that's good. All right.
I haven't been nervous at all, and you guys take me out here, and now I'm trembling. And I even have my strawberry lip gloss. I thought I could plant a little kiss on him. So here's my little outfit. I even groomed myself underneath, so I thought maybe I could give him a little show of that. But of course, and this is what we wanted to work on. Anyway, I can't show you the rest. It was supposed to be a surprise for Howard.
Man, am I in the Christmas spirit.
Are you sure you're not just horny?
Maybe that's it.
Well, let's see if this next clip turns you on. Here's Richard trying to lick Ronnie's ass.
What's wrong? Everything come out all right in there?
Go lick the fucking bowl and find out.
How about I just lick your ass instead?
Go ahead, lick my ass. Go
Okay.
ahead. Lick my ass.
You don't think I won't?
Yeah, I know you would.
I'm even gonna take my hat off.
Here.
You asked me
Go
to.
away.
You asked me to do something.
Dude, I'll fucking slam the side of your head. I swear to you. I swear you'll be fucking bleeding. Go away. Dude, I'm telling you.
Just let me lick it.
Get out of here.
Just turn around.
Get out of
You won't
here.
even know what's happening.
Go away.
You won't even know.
Shut the camera off, he'll go away.
Oh, you just broke my teeth. Oh my God. Ronnie. I'm just trying to lick your ass, man. Ronnie, this is you. This is your bunghole. Minus the gray hairs. Look at him, he's smiling.
What could possibly follow that clip?
Well, I can say there's no shortage of clips where Richard is somehow trying to lick or suck a male body part, but I'll spare you all and stick to the ass-kissing theme and show you Lisa G on the red carpet of Dinner for Schmucks.
I'm with Howard Stern's news department.
Cool.
He's got a news department that covers the world of Howard Stern.
He's everywhere, man. He knows everything. He is everything.
So you're a fan?
I am, actually.
And so how long have you been listening?
Since, how long has it been going on? It's just been a perpetual thing. Yeah.
Decades, right?
Yeah.
So what do you love about Howard?
I don't, well, because he's Howard. What's not to love about Howard? There's a lot, everything you love about Howard is what other people hate about Howard, and that's why I love Howard.
And that is?
The controversy, the outspokenness, just everything. He's Howard.
So what do you love about Howard?
I think just the balls to say what he thinks.
Right. Well, you have a sister who's a newscaster, right?
I do. How do you know that?
I've done my research.
Move over, Siskel and Ebert. There's a new movie expert in town, and his name is Steve Brandano.
John, I think that Siskel and Ebert moved over a while ago. Here we have our perpetually labeled intern sharing his slightly psychotic opinions on the best way to watch a movie with the ever-lovely Ms. Robin Quivers.
Movie, and then I was bummed when he didn't go.
Right. It would be great to have a conversation with you, but we're denied.
I never said.
And now we can't talk about it in the office.
That's
now
right.
we're under Steve's
That's
rule.
right, because we can't spoil anything for him.
There's other people who didn't see it.
That was the craziest conversation.
I like when you yelled at
I thought Steve had a pretty good head on his shoulders.
I just really like comic books, and I want to see it with people that are exactly like me, which is way overboard. Let's say.
Look,
let's say
I said, I went to a midnight Batman screening, so I would have been there if you were there.
Nah, he still thinks you're a poser.
I hear what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that I could sneak in.
I don't know.
To one of his, sacred
I don't think
ratings.
I don't think he'd let you. I don't think he'd let you.
200 other people in there, and it wouldn't. But at Howard's one, there's 20 people, and at least 15 of them are there because they got invited, and it's cool to go to it, not because they like Iron Man. And even if they do, it's like, all right, get over it. You've never read a comic in your life. Get out.
Oh, you have to have read the comic. You have to have read the comic.
No, you don't.
I think what he's trying to say is you're phony.
But I'd like to be with the people that did. For the first time it comes out, yes, I would like to.
I think Steve is saying he hates
crazy.
There's no such thing.
He hates women.
If you love the Yankees, right? If you love the Yankees, and then the Yankees start winning, who do you want to be with? The people that loved them before they started winning, or all these people that are now?
I really don't care.
All right, well.
And the saga continues with Benji trying to beat the clock every morning.
We all know what he's beating every morning, which is probably why he's late so much.
Benji, you have a little more than 40 seconds.
Benji, so the other day you were pretty close to being late. And what happened?
Well, I'm not going to cut it super close anymore, which I used to do, and that was a mistake. And I'm not doing that anymore. I know, the latest I can leave without cutting it super close, and then there's something I had to take care of, and I took care of it, but I wasn't close. I wasn't running or anything like that.
When did you actually get into the studio? Do you remember?
It was by seconds you made it, right?
No. It was more. I mean, it really was. I don't want to make a big thing of this. I really don't. I don't want to make a big thing of this. It wasn't her fault. I don't blame Lisa for it.
Who said?
But Ronnie was pissed at Lisa about it.
Who said you blame Lisa?
No one. It's not her fault.
I've felt that the introduction to the wrap-up show highlights have not been, how can I say, grand enough. So I've picked a music track that will be played before we begin the wrap-up show clips. DJ, hit it!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to bestow you highlights from the greatest wrap-up show on the planet! Let's get it on! Yeah!
Now that I can make fun of Ralph, I gotta say, he's wearing an ankle bracelet. Is that a good thing for a guy to be wearing?
No. It's not an ankle bracelet.
What is it?
It's a piece of string.
But why
I
don't know.
I couldn't notice the ankle bracelet. I was too busy looking at the sneakers with no laces and no socks.
Some people love to compliment their wives. Others like to pamper them. Sal likes to piss his off and lovingly throw remote controls at her head. Nice.
Has she ever thrown anything at you?
No, but I threw a remote control once at her, and it hit the back of her head. I didn't mean to hit her. I was pissed off. And when I chucked it, the battery compartment opened up, and batteries were flying on both sides of the room, and she went down, and the battery compartment went up in the air. It was funny as hell. It was like a scene out of...
you guys all laugh about it now?
Out of the Three Stooges.
You guys all laugh about it now?
I laugh like a motherfucker.
Were you laughing then? As it happened?
I said, oh, shit, and I went down and I laughed a little bit, but she really pissed me off.
We all know how Jason fingers chicken wings, but we're about to find out how he fingers something he loves almost as much as food. Vagina. This is a warning. This clip may leave a grotesque image in your head that will haunt you for many years. If you're easily made nauseous, please turn from your set for the next 30 seconds.
Fingering is my go-to move. I always thought I was good at that, and then they're saying ill fingering's gross.
I'm gonna vomit. Just give me one.
That's as bad as the taco.
That's gonna make it gross as fingers. I don't know. They were talking about it, but I was a little
your
bummed
hairy
out.
Sausage fingers.
Yeah, my hairy sausage fingers. They were scratching my balls. I mean, all that's true, by the way. But the rest of the stuff they said made me feel great. Yeah, I was like, wow.
Well, they also said they didn't really like big penises, and you're a Magnum guy.
No. I'm Magnum for girth. The one girl said girth. I have girth. I'm girthy. I'm girthy, and I'm good with my fingers.
Can Gary come back now, please?
Yeah, seriously.
Whatever the complete and utmost opposite of turned on is, I am that right now.
Yeah, me too. So let's leave you with Nip Slip Santa Girl in slow-mo. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
That's not going to help.
Helps me. Helps me a lot.
Great.
You know what else helps me? DJ, hit it! Let's hear it for Nip Slip Santa! I'm John Hunt.